2012. So
no audio.
No audio.
No audio.
No sound. Someone says, OMG, I've gone deaf. So it's a mixture between there's too much audio or not enough audio.
What's happening? So they
It's
heard
fine
none of our funny banter?
That's all right. We just said some of the most banger jokes. Hey, get your hands off your head. It's all good. We're going to be getting going. Welcome to the 20th anniversary stream. I'm Blaine. This is Griff. This is Joe. Hey, guys, we're going to be hanging out for the next 2 hours and just talking about memories here at Rooster Teeth and how far the company's gone in 20 years and also just looking back on old clips.
Yeah, hey, it wouldn't be an RT production without a technical difficulty at the top.
That's right. We were actually in here yesterday just like pulling together our set.
Yeah.
Do you guys recognize any of these things?
No.
It's like a museum of Rooster Teeth.
I've never seen anything.
I think I recognize that.
That Gus portrait?
Yeah, the Gus portrait.
That's the only thing I recognize.
Gus has not physically, but what's like in personality-wise, he has the biggest balls of any person I know.
He's nude the most.
He's
just very comfy in his body.
Just throws himself
physically, does he have the biggest balls?
He's got the second biggest balls behind. Who would have the biggest balls at Rooster Teeth?
Like physically or emotionally?
Physically.
Physically?
Yeah.
Who's the oldest?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Whoever the oldest is, that's what happens, right? They just get bigger as you get older.
That's right.
Yeah.
Michael's probably got some big honkers.
Yeah. He's got some big mommy honkers.
He's got some big... Okay, we should get back on track.
Mommy honkers?
Mommy...
Yeah, I don't know if mommy honkers is the right word for that.
Okay,
Daddy dumpers.
Really quick, and also chat. We got Rooster Teeth chat pulled up, so if you guys want to drop in some of your favorite Rooster Teeth memories...
let us know so I can know about them for the first time.
Let them rip, and then also, don't mute the stream right now, Ben. I know that I'm talking about balls and testicles, but you don't need to do that. I want to hear you guys sound off. What was like your first introduction to Rooster Teeth? Like when, whereabouts was it?
Like as a company or the first piece of content?
I guess the first piece of content.
Well, mine was, I didn't know it was Rooster Teeth. It was the Surgeon Rage Quit with Gavin and Michael. That was the first video I ever saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe?
Red versus Blue when I was younger, but then like just on and off from then.
Did you go through the thing when you were a kid where you thought that Red versus Blue was canon Halo because it was like endorsed by Microsoft?
When I was younger, yeah.
Yeah. I thought, I was like, weird, these Master Chiefs they talk dirty.
These Master Chiefs are naughty.
These are naughty Master Chiefs. Yeah, I think I was the same way. I think I was like a kid and I was just like craving for more Halo content, and then I mistakenly thought that it was like canon, and then I was like, oh no, this is funny jokes.
Not canon.
That's not. Hey, I don't know that 343 or any of those guys have.
I moved it down.
It's upside down.
Oh, that'll
you
do
goober.
Rubbing.
What are we doing? 20 years. You founded this company 20 years ago, Griff.
20 years ago, I was 8 years old and I had a dream, and that dream was to found a media company, and 20 years later, here it is.
Here it is.
Still standing.
My biggest thing, though, I think was the Catch short. That was like my first big intro into the at least the live action stuff. That was very...
I feel like there's definitely got to be like shorts that I saw that I didn't know was Rooster Teeth because we didn't have like internet media literacy yet to know that people can make stuff a bunch of times yet.
Yeah.
Like YouTube was like brand new.
Search engine optimization. I saw someone in the chat say that Fails of the Week was their big thing. I fucking loved Fails of the Week. That was like my jam.
Yeah. And then like probably, I feel like I probably, again, like not knowing, probably saw like Ashley on like some E3 coverage, RIP.
Yeah. Oh, E3's. They were saying Ashley was what happened. No, E3. E3 went down. No, I'm super bummed about that because I got to go out a few years ago.
Yeah, me too.
Rooster Teeth got to cover E3, I think, in the YouTube space.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember going to that on the sales side.
Nice.
That was my first time going to E3 and my last time.
A lot of people are talking about Catch, the short, so we
Let's bring it
actually
up.
have that pulled up. So like, let's give that a little watch. And if you want to go watch these, they're all on YouTube. They're all on our roosterteeth.com. We're going to be talking over this a little bit, so I'm sorry if you really wanted to just enjoy this, but we're just going to commentate on this. So.
Is this Pflugerville?
You know what, I don't know where that is specifically, but I bet this neighborhood is completely different.
This neighborhood's all bars.
This is probably where the Mueller Draft House is located right now.
Oh my God, you're probably right.
I think that I wonder if this was like before they even had the Congress office.
Yeah, right.
Like I'd love to go
we
to
should
this
get out here more
exact
often.
location and find out.
Good exercise.
Where
man.
was it?
It's
Lower
good to get
East.
out of the office, too.
Matt, stop talking over me, man. Come on.
We went to, I think the one location is like a bar now.
Which one?
Uh,
Yeah. So
and we
like,
went to that bar.
so I think, and this is like, I'm having like rusty Rooster Teeth memory, but I think that they had like the house,
Yeah.
and then they went on to the Congress location.
Yeah, the Congress location.
Which we have another short that we can watch in a second that shows the Congress location.
It's a bar now, and it's got pretty good drinks.
Well, so I think that they demolished that.
It's a bar now.
Yeah.
It looks awesome, and it was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. That was when they had like the big sign.
Yeah.
So there's like Nathan is in this short, which like I was like trying to collect the founders like Infinity Gems,
Yeah.
and Nathan had moved on into his like film career by
Yeah.
the time I landed at Rooster Teeth. So I was like, shit, I never got to work with Nathan, but we brought him back for like another short, and I got
nice.
to like, hang out with him, and he's a super sweet dude.
No?
But yeah,
Apparently, there's a Dave and Buster's where this field is now.
no shit. Who said that?
Anyway,
I don't know.
years
They cheated
later,
on our
I decided
account,
I'm
so
gonna go try to
Shelby.
find my-
That sounds real.
Okay, all right. That's a trustworthy account.
Hell! Come on, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
Dude, you said you're ready. We all
I'm gonna skip ahead. I think that at some point Matt gets hit by a car. I remember this British guy. He was also in Red versus Blue at one point in time too.
All right, are you ready, tough guy? Because this one's coming.
I want to see how good this effect is.
Oh! Oh, truck! How'd you throw that? Call his mom, or?
Excuse me, I'm trying to find somebody named Matt.
I think that they found the one British guy in Austin, and then they were like, "We're gonna milk this guy for all he's worth."
We're gonna-
That was the old production
We're gonna
truck.
bat shoot with him.
What?
I remember that was like Bernie's old King Ranch Ford edition, and that was like he donated it to RT, and that's what we used to drive around to get like
Aw.
equipment and things.
I just drove all
And
the way from London to tell
yeah,
him
we scratched the piss out of that thing. All
I love him.
right, I'm gonna cut out of this. Control, if you want to go back
Before
to
we
the
see an
wide.
ad.
Today is not technically our 20th anniversary. Tomorrow, April 1st, is officially 20 years of Rooster Teeth. And you might be asking, well, how can I celebrate? Well, we've been releasing a lot of secret videos. I don't know if you guys have been tuning in for those, but we actually just came out, and I can publicly say that we had the $1 Million Butt come back.
Yeah.
So we're bringing back old RT classics, and
Yeah.
we've got a few out, and we've got a few more on the way.
No audio again.
No audio?
What's happening?
What's going on?
Hey
Who
guys.
knows?
Okay, audio is
We're
back.
good?
Lost audio on
Okay.
the wide. Now audio's back. Okay.
Okay,
good.
cool,
It's
cool,
all right.
cool,
It's all right. It's all right. But yeah, we also have a special event on April 7th at Friday, 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Central, and we're not saying what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, so I can't spoil it.
I can't spoil it either.
I
I was
can
gonna
spoil
I
it.
was gonna Tom Holland it, but
Oh,
they
I
didn't
can
tell
spoil
me.
it,
Do it.
but I'm not going to.
I need
getting
$50
Tom
bucks.
Hollanded.
You can Tom Holland it.
I'm getting Tom Hollanded because I don't know what it is, so I can't spoil it.
I can whisper it to you on the back of my hand. They can
Okay.
And
track my
it'll-
jaw and then do. Lip
No, they'll
syncing.
just hear it on the lav.
Yeah, they could hear that too. I can say that I'll be a part of it, whatever this mystery.
Am I a part of it?
Are you? You are not.
Am I?
Are you? I don't know. Tune in to find out. That'll be.
Oh, I know
that'll be-
what it is.
No, you don't know what it is. Don't you Tom Holland us. That'll be Friday, April the 7th. Like I said, from 11 to 1:30 p.m. Central. And then we also, later on down the road this year, we've got a little thing called RTX. And that's going to be July 7th to the 9th. And we've got early bird badges that are on sale until Sunday, April 2nd. So if you haven't already, go to roosterteeth.com/earlybird because we got some badges available, and you can get them at a good price right now while we're celebrating our birthday.
Yeah, and I will Tom Holland RTX by saying we got some really cool stuff planned.
What I have a few things that I can list off right here that we have.
Can you say the theme? Has that been announced?
It doesn't say the talking points, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Okay.
But we've got the Fuckface Museum, which is going to be kind of cool. We've done various museum
Yeah.
things at RTX before, but that'll be a good one. We also have Achievement Hunter Mini Golf. where you can play a mini golf course that's inspired by, I guess, was it hardcore mini golf?
Hardcore mini
Yeah,
golf.
I heard that Jack was very adamant that we have that.
Yeah.
And I think he paid for it out of pocket. Like he was like, I will do anything to get this done, and we were like, no, and he was just like, okay, and I'll do it myself.
He needs to, good morning from hell. He needs to he re-proposed to his wife.
Oh,
At another mini golf course, I think.
oh,
the
that's
new
so
thing.
sweet.
I'll shit talk Jack because he just dunked on me in the subreddit.
He did dunk on you in the summer. It was very funny.
Yeah, I
It
was
was
reading
really-
it and I was like,
It was so funny.
basically, I had an encounter with a community member at Dick's Sporting Goods, and he was like, "Wow, Blaine's so nice." And then Jack came in and just made up this whole creepy. It was a story pasta.
It was a copy pasta.
Oh.
That was just like,
Had a bunch of.
On RTX.
was it the
and I think-
was it the gaming place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody got COVID.
Yeah.
You
Everyone.
just licking your faces, licking each
Yeah.
other's
Well,
faces.
no, it's just like.
Oh,
Look,
you're
he's right here,
stronger
he's
now
fine.
than you were before.
Exactly. You built your immune system. You got natural antibodies.
We have in Rooster Teeth Chat a poll. Actually, I want to hear you guys' answers to this. Are you team red or team blue?
Well, I've got this red shirt on,
Team
but
yellow?
I prefer blue.
I'm team yellow, so
That's
know.
technically going into red.
it's
It's complimentary for sure.
Yeah.
it's red and green together that make yellow, right?
No.
Fuck.
No, yellow's a
fuck,
primary
dude. I
color.
can't
Yellow's a
remember.
primary color. Yellow's a primary color.
He failed at art.
Okay, dude, I can't remember.
Yellow is a
I
primary.
remember red and blue, purple, right?
Yeah.
Blue and green, yellow.
Yes.
So I gotta be blue. Oh, it's blue and green.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't thought about mixing colors in a very long time.
That's fair.
Speaking of
Red versus blue.
Red versus blue, I got a clip pulled up, and this is like when the game changed for RVB. This
Yeah.
very moment. Actually, no, it was probably the Warthog blasting through that one door.
Yeah.
But this was this is when we started like bringing
using
in the
rigs and
animation.
stuff. Yeah.
Like it's like that moment when they're like moving and they're not just like Halo dudes.
Yeah.
Like this was insane.
That must have blown people's minds.
Oh, I remember being a kid and watching it and it was like, holy
Oh.
shit.
That happened in RVB 0.
What's up?
I said that happened in RVB 0 too.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I had to go back and like watch them. There's such a backlog of these episodes, but yeah. What a rich
What a rich history.
Microsoft Halo history this was.
Was I think I remember Gus saying like they had to ask them to like leave the bug in the game so they could keep making this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Like there's a bug in the game that they were using to do the head bobbing and stuff, and that it got like patched out or something, and they were like, hey, can you unpatch that?
we need this.
We need the
Can you
bug.
give us a version of the game?
we need the bug.
Dude, absolutely wild. Like, even by today's standards,
Yeah.
like, I know that the graphics aren't, like, the best, but this
know.
is still fucking
I mean,
sick animation.
no, because I've seen literal, like, you know, Netflix cartoons that look, like, worse than this.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Also, that, like, the fight choreography and, like, Tex looking at the portal and just kind of having an understanding of, like, oh, this I can use this to my advantage.
Use this for evil.
Choreography.
Evil knowledge.
Yeah.
And, like, camera. It's camera work.
Yeah, dude.
And using the environment. Again, this must have, like, blown people's minds.
Yeah, no, there's a reason that, like, RVB was fucking popping off. Because,
Yeah.
like, it stood on its own for so many seasons with just the comedy alone.
Yeah.
And, like, that was killing it. And then, like, I think that they were just like, let's get a refresh. Let's, like, make it a little bit snappy. And then they started adding in all this fight stuff.
Oh, I've seen this video.
Holy shit.
I've seen this video. That's sick as hell.
That is still so...
That's fucking sick.
I haven't watched this in years. This is so good.
Should I put Halo?
Bro, I think you should.
I don't think I remember this.
Standard safety protocols. I cannot do that.
I remember, was the tank named, Layla or Leela? I cannot remember. Oh, the cone. Protect me, cone. It's all coming back to me.
This is awesome. I get it. I get the hype now.
Yeah, dude.
I'm team him.
It's so much just, like, ball stomping, too. It's just like really driving home the fists and the kicks to the dick.
I'm definitely team that bad guy. He's pretty sick.
You know who that is?
No.
It's Tex.
Oh. This is a woman. Yeah. I'm team Tex.
You team Tex.
I'm team Tex. I know what my costume for RTX is gonna be now.
What's that?
Tex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna make a whole Mjolnir
Yeah.
armor set?
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time.
I remember one of the first things that I worked on as an intern at RT was I think it was like RVB 10, and they asked if I could like assist and edit on a trailer for it.
Whoa.
And I remember Miles was up at the office just kind of overseeing it, but GTA 5 had just come out. So he was playing that. So while I was trying to fucking focus and edit, Miles was over there playing.
Jesus, that
GTA.
game came out so long ago. I was in college when that game came out.
Yeah, dog. That was like.
And they still haven't made another one.
That was like 9 years ago, 10
It
years
was
ago.
2016, right? 2015 or 16, I think.
It was like 14 or 15.
Was it 14 or 15? That's fucked up.
Maybe, because that's I think when I started at the company it was like 2013, 2014.
That's crazy. Oh, Jeff.
So fucking sick.
That's sick as hell.
Oh, then they did the whole like I think their color changed whenever they went through the portals. Like they got a little bit more
really?
smoky colored.
That's cool. Okay, that guy's orange.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
kind
not
of like the
red.
color. What do you mean?
It's not
well,
red.
orange is like a deviation of. Well, that's your namesake, dude. Isn't that?
What?
Isn't that Griff?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
This last punch here.
Oh.
Oh yes. This slaps so fucking hard.
That's so good. Whoa, suplex.
I forgot that this was like the majority of this episode was just her just whipping
Wailing
ass.
on him. Yeah, this is awesome.
It like you watch this and then like a lot of Ruby makes sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is like, you know, Monty doing all this.
Yeah.
Him just getting in the way of the rocket. Oh, that was fucking iconic, dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
I remember walking into GameStops as a kid and just like seeing
seeing
that
that.
shot of Tex just fucking rearing up for a huge punch. Oh, heat-seeking rocket.
Sick.
Oh my god.
Sick.
Awesome.
That's yeah. 100% still holds up. This is peak RGB. This is some good shit.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Pretty cool.
I'm gonna cut out of this one control if you guys wanna. Oh, I remember this.
Awesome.
There's one last insult to injury. All right. Good stuff.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh, the nostalgia. Okay, so I just told you guys like one of my first things that I worked on. It was the RVB 10 trailer.
Yeah.
What was like the first Rooster Teeth production thing that you guys like touched?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, cause like I did a lot of like the stuff for RTX, cause I was on the sales team for so long. And I think the first thing I can remember doing that was like big was when we had the Mortal Kombat booth.
I remember that.
And we had the tournament.
They handed out the little challenge coin.
Yeah.
With the dragon on it.
Mm-hmm. That was my first like big thing I worked on.
That was like a big booth too.
Yeah, it was like a huge floor print. It was a huge floor print, and then it was also we flew in like esports people to do a tournament too, didn't we?
That I don't remember quite as much. That's the thing about RTX is like
I've done so
much
many
stuff going.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of blend together for us because we've been through so many of them. Joe, maybe not you so much because you just went through
just the one.
But eventually you'll be like,
which one was that?
Which one was that?
Because I saw that sign and I was like, oh yeah, that was my friend. And I was like, I don't think that was my first one. That might have been my first one working here. I think 2017 I came when I was still at Adult Swim.
Oh, wow.
Because that's how I found out about Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Was RTX.
Was through RTX?
Yeah.
Wild. That's so weird because I always just assume that people there are like community members.
No, so I was on the marketing team at Adult Swim, and we did we were doing Adult Swim on the Green, and we did like a version of that at RTX where we like had like a bunch of shows premiere on the main stage.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
On the stage. And
the main stage sponsored by Pizza Hut or whatever it was.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And then I just remember when my job got frozen at Adult Swim because of an AT&T corporate takeover. Never heard that before. I was like, oh, one place I went to in Texas was cool. I guess I'll apply. And then I was like, I'm not going to go to Texas. I'm not going to get that job. And now I've been here 6 years.
Here you are, rootin' tootin' Texan. Joe, what was your first thing?
You guys asking like what's my first thing I helped like?
Would that you were like in or that you like touched?
Yeah.
Or like, you know.
First thing that I was in was Survivor Block Island.
Was it really?
Yeah. So I got hired on probably a month. Oh no, probably 2 months. Like officially hired on like a month before SBI.
Yeah.
And that I was still getting used to like being in a group and like doing group dynamic stuff, but it's also like SBI was weird because everyone knew each other and I had only known the people I knew from Achievement Hunter.
Right.
And so it felt like I was thrown in and I was just trying to figure it all out. But SBI was really fun.
Yeah.
It was a good experience in terms of like that was my first big production that I was a part of.
Yeah.
But it was also rough at the same time because I was moving that week. So I was packing up.
I can't imagine anything worse. So you're packing up everything except your computer.
Yeah.
The night before I actually left Colorado and drove to Texas was the final night that we were filming SBI.
Yeah.
So I had all the other shit packed up and it was just my desk. And so like as soon as I was done filming,
Just packing it down.
packed it all down.
That's a wrap. And then you're just like.
And it was just so much shit though that I was just like the next morning I was still packing.
Oh my God.
But it was awesome. Like being part of SBI as my first thing was like just really fun.
Yeah.
It was really nice to like get a feel for all the dynamics and whatnot.
You don't want to use the clip anymore?
I think my hair keeps hitting it.
Make sure to unmute it. Now you look like the host. Now you look super cool. Wow.
Yeah, I think my hair kept hitting it. So
I remember a lot of the guys from like STF at the time. It was like John and Barbara and Gus. No one really knew who you were. They'd only interacted with you like here and there, but then like SPI was their first encounter with you. And like that actually happened again in SPI season 2 with me and Blizz. Like we'd worked together a couple times, but like that was the first time like actually interacting. And that added to like the distrust because you're like, I don't know you.
That's what happened with me and John. And so like it was me, John, Fredo, and Barbara all in the final 4. And John the entire season was like, yeah, I don't want to play these games. It doesn't make me feel good. And so we built this like bond on SBI, and then I moved here, and John kept trying to meet me because that was when STF and AH were in the same space.
Yeah.
And he kept trying to meet me, but when he would come over to the AH space, I wasn't there. When I would go to STF, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And so we kept missing each other for like months, and then finally we actually met face to face.
You guys were e-dating for the
Yeah.
longest of times. Hello,
Hi.
Alfredo.
Why didn't you could have just...
No.
You tagging that for Joe?
Dude, you're
No,
too
he's got
old,
it.
you're too old for that
Nope.
shit.
God.
Come on,
Wow.
Fredo.
You don't have another
Well.
back injury right now, do you?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
know
I'm
he
saying. That's why
always
he's
does.
Really?
That's why he's doing that,
That's
and
what he's
I could have
doing.
just put my foot down and he could just gone past.
He's got to. He's got to stretch it. He's got to.
No.
Okay. He don't.
Okay.
Fredo doesn't bend that way anymore.
He's
my-
different.
I think my first time
Why are you
interacting.
making that ass look so juicy, Fredo? What is wrong with
First
you?
of all, the
know.
ass is just juicy. It doesn't have to make it look that way. Second of all, I think the first time I ever played Halo and met Joe was when we did Halo Dodgeball.
Oh, that was out
it
at
was
that
all
same
in one.
that
That
shared
was
office
fun. That
space.
was a
was
fun
really
video.
fun.
That was a good time.
Control, I have a question. Can we exit that poll?
Yeah, I was gonna ask for that.
I think yeah, the results are in. It looks like blue team officially won
By a hair.
by 6%.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
We should throw in
Damn it! I
Team
I
Tex.
wore the red shirt.
Are you team blue?
Yeah.
Can't see
Oh,
the chat.
okay. Okay, so we were just talking about RTX. What can you tell us about the escape room?
You know what? I'll say everything. So Barb, Trevor, and I, we went and we did one of the rooms, and it's so awesome because we strapped a GoPro to Barb
Nice.
while Trevor, Barb, and I went, did everything, did it hella fast. Not
Yeah.
like record time, but like it was. They were just like
They were
They were like,
impressed.
whoa.
They were like,
You
oh,
guys
these
had-
guys
you
have
guys had
done
cheat
we might have
sheet.
to make this. We didn't have a cheat
You
sheet.
did. You gotta know the ins and outs of your escape room. Of
Yeah.
course you had a cheat sheet.
We
There's
didn't
no
have a
way that
cheat sheet.
There's no way that you would have gotten through that.
Well, no, Barbara's really good at like
Barb is
puzzles.
great.
Yeah,
though.
Barb is very good.
She's like a
bouncing off
puzzle
I'm gonna
master.
assume that Barb carried the entire thing.
Yeah, I think
That
Barb
thing
Fredo
carried
and
it.
Trevor
Wild.
probably just bumbling
I
around.
took the rug off of the floor, and there was a whole thing there. Anyways,
Don't
we went. We did the escape room, and so now we're in the process of getting notes of like what we can customize.
You
which
did
is
it.
pretty cool.
You did it
'cause-
so good that now you own it and we can just use it for RTX. They were like, oh, we have to give this to you now legally.
Legally?
Yeah.
You completed
Yeah.
it so fast.
You've earned the
Yeah.
keys. You're like Willy
I
Wonka.
got like the golden ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fucking rad. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't know. Well, we did an escape room a few years back, but like, I don't think it's gonna be like this legit. Because
Yeah.
ours, the one before.
Ours is at the convention center.
Yeah, it was like Josh Flanagan had put it on, and we were like hopping around, and you could like there was a clue, and it was just like, oh, go to this panel room. But like
Yeah.
this is like an actual like contained. You're in the escape room.
Yeah.
You can
yeah,
flip
this
over
is like
shit.
a multiple sections escape room that we are
Hell yeah.
customizing to be like red web.
That's rad.
Like,
I'm excited
style.
about that. I love escape rooms.
Escape rooms are really fun.
They're really fun.
I wouldn't mind it. If you guys need more like beta testers,
Yeah, we're betas and we'll test
yeah,
it.
we're totally betas.
We're absolute betas.
I mean,
Totally betas.
you're a Sigma,
Yeah,
but
betas.
with a beta mindset.
right.
They have like a we got to like peek in. They have like one of this like a big group room
Yeah.
where it's like a bunch of classrooms next to each other, and like you take groups there and you try and solve like these different
Oh, that's
equations
or
and
like
puzzles.
against each other.
No, you just like go in, I guess, as students, and you go through
That's
the different.
cool.
It's like a school
That's
thing?
Yeah, it's like a school theme,
cool.
but it's like very like
I think I did that
heavily
one.
equation based.
That's
and,
cool.
Like,
The weird thing about escape rooms is like you can only do them once before the whole thing is like you understand how to do it.
Yeah.
And they don't like cycle them out too often. But this one's like specifically for Red Web 4 RTX, right?
yeah, we went. Well, so we saw a bunch of like the promo like hyper stuff for the different rooms.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, this one kind of like fits the vibe of what we could go for.
Mhm.
And then we went tested it out, and now we're gonna get a list of things that we can like change out and customize.
That's rad.
So there's like a whole bunch of stuff that we can actually like put in there. That so when you go in there, it's gonna be like a Red Web experience.
That's
Oh, yeah.
fucking
Not
sick.
like, hey, it's like this.
This thing, and
This
you just put a
thing
picture of
presented by
Trevor
Red
and
Web.
you guys
Yeah, yeah,
outside.
yeah.
It's like no,
we get
it's
to
all
actually like
deep
insert
cuts.
custom things
That's
and
cool.
like change out like actual tools and
That's
things and how you
cool.
interact and like put in things that we want to put in. So
I'm
Uh,
excited.
So I
It's sick.
posed this question to Joe and Griff, and I'm curious, what was the first like RT thing that you came upon, and then what was the first RT thing that you actually like participated in?
So the first RT thing I came upon, so Tim Getty's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
We've been friends since the 9th grade, and
Oh.
I thought I was so cool because I brought in like my Halo Championship DVD and put it at my desk for some reason. And then he saw that and he was like, "Oh, dude, you play Halo?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Have you heard of like Red vs. Blue?" I'm like, "No." So I went over to his house and he showed me like Red vs. Blue, and I was like, "This is pretty cool.
Aw.
I
Yeah.
like this." And then I
Aw.
watched it, and then we became fans during that time, and yeah, it was sick.
We just started kissing and
Yeah, dude, it was.
I remember
I missed
this.
him so
It was
much.
so, like, I was telling Matt Holm this story the other day. Like, when I met him, he saw the DVD thing, and he was like, "Yeah, my friend's like, you play Halo?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty good at it." He's like, "Yeah, my friend's good at it too." And so we met, and he was like, "Yo, this is my friend Kern. He like plays Halo. Like, this Alfredo plays Halo."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "So, like, what weapon do you use?" He was like, "Sniper rifle." I'm like, "Push pistol." And we were just like sizing each other up.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like, yeah, just
I don't
like-
use guns. Plasma sword.
Yeah,
Plasma sword?
plasma sword. I was like, we thought we were so cool sizing each other up. A year later, during his birthday, because we'd spend like every Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
like going over to his house and just for like 4 days playing Smash, Halo, all of it. We finally had a 1v1. It wasn't hang 'em high, pistols only.
And you lost.
I won 25-24, but the
Ooh.
match was 3.5 hours.
Oh my God! 3.5 hours
What were
with
you
only
guys
50
doing? Man?
kills?
Just hiding in corners. I'm like, yeah, come on.
No,
Peek
because
me.
we knew that, like, you know, it's like, okay, we're shooting at each other. He's two shots ahead of me. I'm gonna back off. That's a lost fight.
Oh
and, like,
my
so we would
God.
like strategically
That's crazy.
like ping at each other, and then whoever had the advantage during that, we were like counting bullets, and whoever had the advantage, we knew to like peel off because that was
You're
gonna
like
be a
a
kill on
you're
that.
like a gamer.
That's like life is on the line. Like there were stakes.
That's
for
like
that one.
like in fighting game people like they like count frames.
frames, yeah.
And then like
Interesting.
that's crazy.
You gotta take that sweatsuit thing from like Jackass, the one where it's just like it's just wrap them in saran wrap, and then just all the sweat that pours off. Of them.
He's so sweaty.
You'd just be filling gallons.
We just sat there in our little like CRT TV.
Yeah,
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 Shield
yeah.
2 TV.
So that was.
So split screen?
oh my
Did you
Uh,
wait?
no, we had separate.
Okay.
That's good because then
You have to
screen
have the
looking would have been a factor.
Yeah,
No, you
it
have
was
the
a
dignity
huge
cardboard.
factor. I did do
Oh,
cardboard.
Or the,
when I
or
was
the
in-
honesty cardboard.
Yeah, when me
Yeah.
and my brother played, we did cardboard.
So RBB was your first introduction to Rooster Teeth. What was the
Mhm.
first like Rooster Teeth thing that you actually, or AH thing that you participated in?
I think it was jumping in because it was like I did chem testing for Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
So they're very much just like, okay, like what games do you play? And I was
Mhm.
like, I played a ton of stuff, but shooter's my main thing. I'm playing Siege right now, and they're like, oh, we play Siege. I saw their
And then,
videos, I
and
was
then you're
they
like,
don't play
y'all
Siege."
don't play
They don't-
Siege.
they
You
don't
guys
play-
log into Siege. You don't play
yeah,
Siege.
yeah, you guys have accounts in Siege. So yeah, I came in and played Siege with them, and
You
I
carried.
did a lot of things that like confused them. Like, you know, when you're attacking in Siege, all this stuff is like barricade windows and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So like the way to play it is like you prep things ahead of time. So you
Yeah.
like shoot the window on the
You shoot
second
the window,
floor
yeah.
right away because you go, I might go through there
Yeah.
later. I don't
Yeah.
want to go in and a 1v1 and be like bang, bang.
Yeah.
Someone's just
so
right
you
there
do
with a
it.
shotgun.
You do it beforehand.
You shoot it beforehand.
Yeah.
You shoot the doors,
Yeah.
like you shoot the
You'll-
doors from a distance.
Exactly.
You know.
The only reason I used to work at E-League, so I've seen a lot of competitive esports.
There you go. But the first time I loaded in, ran up, I was like 15 feet away from the door, shot it open, and everyone was like, whoa, 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 what are you doing?
And you're like, I'm doing the
opening
the
the-
basic strategy. What are you
I'm
talking
opening
about?
the door, I'm shooting it, so I don't have to go up and put myself in a position where I knife it and I get shot.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's like, oh, that makes
Ah.
sense.
They were like, oh, we usually do banter during the 2 minutes before the match.
Yeah, it's
We're
usually
gonna
that's
shoot
how
each other
it
the
is.
balls.
We
and
shoot
throw
each other-
grenades
yeah,
at
we
each
just
other.
a lot of crouching walking.
Yeah, I
That's when I
usually
stopped
just,
playing Apex.
yeah, I've just been throwing flashbangs
Yeah.
at each
On
other.
our the first
Yeah, we
stream that we
played
ever did, it
Apex
was
with
us
you.
playing Apex because I was streaming Apex a lot.
Yeah.
That was all I was playing, and then it's just me and Fredo running around. He's just following me around, and then Trevor's a million miles
Trevor was
away.
a mile away.
Where's
Check
the
it.
scopes in this game?
So, yeah.
There's no scopes.
So like Apex is like Joe's like big thing, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to keep up with him. I know how Apex players are, movements like on point.
Yeah.
So he's going, and I'm just like, okay, I'm like 10 feet behind him, like, all right, let's go. And then like we look at Trevor, we're getting into a fight, like, oh, triple team, double team. There's one on the left, one on the right. I'm hit. There's one shot. We broke his shield. And then like we both died. Trevor is like towns behind us, like opening up a can.
Look at this. I'm healing.
He's
Hey,
like,
guys, I'm
"Why
not-
are you back there?" He's like,
I
"I found
don't
the
need
scope
bullets."
yet." I'm like, "We've been through half the game. We
I
haven't
need
found the scope yet."
bullets.
You're on the edge of the circle, dude.
Oh, man. I see. Can we bring up the rage quit quap?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
That's
wow.
a good one. That's a good one. This might be the second RT video I ever saw.
I love Rage Quit because I love Rage Quit.
I love rage.
Yeah.
I get so mad when I play video games.
I just like talking to Joe and Alfredo about you guys' like integration into Achievement Hunter because it went from like we're making games for funs and shits and giggles, and then like you guys added a competitive edge to it. Like there's like quality gameplay now.
Yeah.
But it's nice though because like you can only be a competitive gamer for so long.
Yeah.
And so, like, I always considered Achievement Hunter as like a pro player's retirement home, and so it's like been very beneficial.
It's the
Yeah.
joke.
The music comes on. This is amazing.
Can we turn it up? I want to hear Michael rage. I genuinely
Good
want
old
to hear.
Michael Rage.
I thought that was a pop-up from
Move in slow motion.
Did I ever tell you I didn't put Michael being the rage quit guy together
Dude,
until
holy
like
fuck.
a year and a half into me working here?
I'm
Because
sorry.
I heard him yell in the hallway one time.
You're like, I know that
And I was like, why does that sound familiar? And then like the surgeon simulator popped into my head and I was like, that's the rage quit guy!
That's the guy.
That's the guy!
He just does fucking splits.
this is like a web browser game, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Quap is
oh,
awesome.
I
It's
forgot.
like
Can you
a
even
fucking
play this game
Flash
anymore?
game.
Like, Flash is dead. Can you
They-
even play this anymore?
Yeah, you can. There's some sites that still hold it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like sites like preserve these gems.
There's
you know?
Quap with the unicorn. I don't know if you guys remember Quap with the unicorn,
No.
but it was awesome.
Do you
Is there, like,
remember?
any sort of
Wait, is
system?
that like
Now he's dancing like a
Rosa
fucking ballerina.
Rainbow Unicorn Attack? Is
Fuck,
that
the
what
black
you're
swan.
No. There was Quap with
Oh, unicorn.
your unicorn.
This is
Dude,
so.
just
This is so
face
funny.
planting.
This is. Why has he got no
Jesus
pants
fucking
on?
Christ. Stop trying to
He's an Olympian. That's
barrel
what
roll, you asshole.
No, but he's got like. He's wearing like a unitard.
Is this even a game? This is fucking retarded. Why would you want me to play this?
God.
Play this quap. Play quap. Here I am playing quap. And look, it's me fucking. The screen's not even changing the whole goddamn time. It's just some asshole.
Oh, I feel like
fucking
I'm in
falling on
high.
his
I feel like I'm
face.
in college
Or on his
again.
ass.
I was
Or
a
on his
I was a
shin,
late
because he
bloomer,
fucking
so I didn't
backflips
get
across
this
the
till
fucking
college.
galaxy
But
in
this is
slow
exactly
motion.
what college was for me. Was us like sitting on one futon and on the floor just watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
If this were a fucking
Does he ever
game,
get further than his bed?
No, I don't think so.
I think his first try is his
This is the
furthest that
best.
he's ever gone.
Falling backwards.
Co-op is one of those games that I think you can't learn to get better. You get progressively worse.
You just kind of hope you find a rhythm and
Wait,
ride it.
Do we have the impossible, the square one? The impossible square one?
Oh, Impossible game?
The impossible.
know.
No, the one with the square. That's
Yeah,
my
and
that's
you're-
my
and you're
favorite one.
jumping?
And you're jumping, yeah.
Is
'Cause-
that not the Impossible game?
Is it? No, the impossible game was a quiz game.
Well, speaking of that, I know that we did a series of Rage Quit videos as our mystery videos for the anniversary. Who actually participated? Didn't they redo that one?
Kai and BK did one, didn't they?
Did they?
What? Or wait,
So
do you know?
when
Did they both do
what?
one?
Rage Quit?
Because Michael took a couple of the AH guys through old
Rage
Rage
Quit.
Quit
Yeah,
games.
so Trevor actually played the game you're talking about. I thought
Really?
it was Impossible game.
Impossible game?
The
I thought
one
it was
with
like
the
that sounds like
Look it up.
was it Meat Boy or something? I think was another one.
No.
No, Meat Boy was an actual game.
Yeah.
That was like
Yeah.
a real game.
Yeah.
It was like similar gameplay, so it was like side scroller.
That was I didn't. That's another one of the ones where I didn't know it was Achievement Hunter. That's another one where I didn't know it was like a Rooster Teeth thing until I saw the video where he beat it, and he just goes like, "Oh, oh, that's it."
All right, we can cut back to the wide there.
Yeah, a handful of us, like, for the anniversary, did Rage Quit stuff. And I saw yours, and I
bring
was
it
like,
back.
it's like watching a younger Michael.
Dude, fuck that game,
Bring it
man.
back. Would you
Honestly,
play?
I played
wait,
the
is
game.
that a
I played
spoiler?
a stupid game called I Wanna Be the Guy.
Okay.
And as soon as I started playing the game, I did not want to
was
be the
not
guy.
the
You weren't the
He's not the
guy.
guy.
Fuck that game, dude. It's like, have you guys ever played Cat Mario?
No.
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 What is that?
Cat Mario's okay.
It's a dog
Okay,
that looks like Luigi.
I don't Google Cat Mario.
So Lindsay
I'm gonna
actually,
Google Cat Mario, but I have another video
Nothing
pulled
good
up.
will
that-
come
Lindsay
from that.
actually played Cat Mario. It's basically just a game that it just trolls you,
Oh.
man.
Did you guys just get PTSD from that sound?
A little bit. Isn't that this video that almost killed Michael?
Yeah, this video almost did kill
You
Michael.
almost killed Michael.
How did I almost kill Michael?
Didn't you? Weren't you the one orchestrating this?
Well, okay, so this is.
Didn't you direct
this? This is. I
Mr.
didn't direct
Director?
That
this.
was on purpose.
Yeah.
So, all right, here's Bernie.
You almost killed Michael in this.
I did not. Okay, so funny fact.
killed Michael.
This is the lot that's actually right across the way from us. I think that might be stage 5 there in the
I'm like,
background.
isn't that all like walking down?
So this is Mueller.
Yeah, before
is
they
the
built
shooting
it, yeah.
location. I'm gonna skip around.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But yeah, so me and some guys. I think I'm in the back. Lindsay is the key too. So we bought that go-kart used.
Yeah.
It was a piece of shit. And then
Bubba.
it was like a week before I had to paint it, and we didn't have the budget to get 2 go-karts, so I had to make this swappable between Mario and Luigi.
The
themed.
like siding.
Yeah. So we have like.
Okay, well, not only did Gavin
Come on, Bernie.
not spin out, but
You wanna watch the whole? Okay, fine.
We this is like
in the third scenario, which we're gonna
this
try
is my
right
second
now,
favorite them in a car video. My favorite one is the one where they get pit maneuvered or whatever, or where they're playing the racing game in the race car.
Oh, wait, where's the third person?
No, they're like in a car, like in a like I think they're on the whatever the F1 track we have here, and they're playing a racing game while they're in a car on the same track. That's like in the game, and then they try not to throw up.
Oh, we have like
They
a lot of
do.
good car immersions.
We should do more. We should do a demo derby.
Dude, I would love to do a demo.
I want to do a demo derby so
Let's see if
bad.
we can get lit. See, Michael just wanted to kill over. He just wanted to do himself in.
Before we reveal them, let's go see Michael's experiment.
He's such a
Holy
baby.
shit.
What a baby.
Look at the little baby face. He's just a little guy. Look at that smooth face.
Special item to use in the game.
Even Gus looks like a baby.
Hey, speaking of the
God.
devil,
Popped into the window.
he's still got a baby face.
It's the ghost of Christmas future.
Oh, fuck!
Nobody, how old was Michael? Like, was 17? How old is he here?
He looks 17.
He looks 17. 25? What?
That's why we got him to play a high schooler in Laser Team.
That makes sense. This is a child.
Safety gear, mount up, and then let's do this, okay?
This
He's
is
like-
a child
They should do
endangerment.
an immersion 21 Jump Street because Michael back then would have fit in.
Would
just
have
fine.
fully fit in.
Oh, to see if you can fit into a high school.
Gus, what do we got out there?
In the first turn, we got 1 banana. Just straight away, 3 bananas. And then final turn, 1 last banana.
So he's gonna face a total of 5 bananas.
bananas.
Lindsay is ready on the
You're-
starting line. All right,
You're
here we go.
getting
And he's off.
Yeah, so all of
Are
this
those
is
PVC pipes
One banana?
glued to the back of
Yeah,
it?
100%. Yeah, I had to make it look like it was like an engine. But yeah, all of this
Chris.
is like Mueller now. All of
Did
this
Gavin
area
shoot
is like
that?
completely developed. That's the old bungalow. There's a water tower.
Oh, well, yeah.
And nothing.
No, I wasn't expecting much. And the last banana.
See, he was just like fucking
Oh,
about it,
God.
bro. Michael was doing.
He's gunning it.
We learned that Nintendo is, well, they're basically a bunch of
nitrous in
liars.
there.
Gus, what do we have for lap 2?
So here in lap 2, we went ahead and increased everything by a factor of 10. In the first turn, we
See,
got
Oh.
by this point, we were feeling fortunate that we hadn't crashed the bike
Yeah,
yet.
'cause
And
you
then
only got
Michael
one.
was
So
like,
that is
bet.
some amount of bananas that I should be able to add up in my head.
50.
Let's see how he does. All right, Michael's ready for the second lap. Here we go.
He's really taking off.
He looks so locked in.
Overconfident for the first lap. He's going pretty fast.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh,
all right,
ooh.
good.
Okay, hit the
Freaked out a little
drift.
bit.
Hit the
Fly in his
drift.
face.
Really starting to
Yeah,
go.
he's going really too fast.
Way too fast.
And there it is. There, and this is when Michael almost died. that is 2 wheels. That is 3 wheels off the ground. Oh!
Dude, he's so much shit.
Gus, you killed him. I'm pretty sure you killed him. Luckily, he landed directly
John
on his shoulder.
Stalag,
That's
Tim
the
Lefkowitz.
most cushioned part of the body.
Cole, fucking Cole,
Sorry about that.
baby Cole.
I'm disappointed. He did crash, but I feel like the reason he crashed wasn't because of the bananas, because he drives like a fucking idiot. We're gonna need a lot more bananas.
We got it
a
covered.
lot
How
of.
do we have them covered? How do we get enough banana peels?
He just got it.
Where the hell did we get all those?
Well, we knew the internet would be upset if we wasted food. So what we did was we had everyone in the office eat nothing but bananas for a week.
Remember this? The week before, they just.
Are you serious?
They made us. They brought out
Wait, are you
bananas.
serious?
Yeah, they were
Wait,
like.
that wasn't VFX?
I thought that was a
Those were
VFX.
actual banana
No,
peels?
we had that many banana
Holy
peels.
shit.
We had to, yeah, they just had them sitting out the office and they're like, collect
Dude,
your
that
banana
must have
peels
smelled
here.
so bad.
Dog shit. There's fruit flies for
I
fucking
fucking,
everywhere.
I fucking hate bananas. That would have killed me.
Oh, I had to condemn that
shit.
goddamn
Let's do
building
it.
from all the fruit flies.
Stop the course. Come on.
6.
That's why you guys actually move buildings.
Yeah. Those are we
You
need
can
more.
handle the flies.
Banana test. Lap number 2 did not go so well. Lap number 3,
Child.
however, I
What
don't
year
think I
was
will
this?
flip.
That was, this is the year that we moved into stage
predictions,
5,
guys?
so that must have
Total
been
spin out.
2000.
Considering this might be my last will and
14,
testament,
15.
tell everyone I know
Oh,
to go fuck themselves.
9 years ago?
9 years, that's crazy. You see what 10 years of gaming
Go
does
into
to a
the
man.
banners. Into the banners.
Holy shit! Oh my god, the amount of
There's
bananas.
so many bananas, dude.
He's like, he's
I'm
not even getting
surprised he can
traction.
go. That's what I'm saying.
I can't remember if he was gonna try to spin it on this one or what.
Oh, gross.
I honestly think it helped him prevent from spinning.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
That looks like this.
All
I told you.
It actually delayed him about the same amount of time as it does in the game.
He's
Bro
really,
is
he's
trying to
really
clip it,
whipping
dude.
that thing. He's whipping it.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but Gavin was there running the Phantom.
That's
But he
what
was
I-
in his Luigi
That's
costume.
what I was asking. That was the slow-mo. I was like, was that Gavin?
Yeah.
2 bananas. You're fucked.
Oh.
I'm so glad we had pads on him.
Yeah.
You didn't kill me yet, you
I'm surprised he didn't like dislocate his shoulder.
All right, well, let's go over what we learned today. Gavin, you were part of
There's Austin in the background. Yeah, all of those are houses now. It's an apartment complex.
Yeah, it's like 7 apartment complexes now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Amelia
what was
just
the absolute
Dude,
up.
they're building a fucking middle school over there.
They
Have you
really?
seen that? They're building a middle school on the road right behind us.
On the road right behind.
If you turn right out in the road that goes back into Mueller, if you turn right out of here, they're building a huge, like a massive middle school.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so gross.
So here's the problem.
Gonna be
It's just
children.
children trying to
Children.
break into our fucking studios.
Bananas or just your
All right.
shitty go-kart
There's the Mueller HEB. I forgot that they even had that up. There's another time.
Is the wall there?
I don't know. This so like this.
I'm gonna go back and watch like old content because I want to figure out when did the bridge get put there.
Oh, the bridge that we helped.
Yeah,
we
the
helped fix.
the bridge is falling apart.
I just remember like the reason that we had all that space up there is because this used to be the old Austin airport. So and it was also like a military base.
Yep.
So like that was all tarmac from.
Wasn't there an armory over here?
Yeah, it was called the Armory. I think it still
was-
is, but they renovated
Damn.
it.
Yeah.
that was
Joe, you peacing out?
I'm peacing out.
Peacing
Okay.
out.
I'm out.
Go,
Okay, never mind. I'm
Bobo's
not
gonna
peacing
go
out just
piss.
yet.
bananas are making him sick.
Yeah, I feel like yeah,
Jessica
the
banana
bananas
today.
made me sick. I hate bananas.
I love bananas.
Bananas
They're
are
supposed to
so
easy
good.
protein
They're
after a
so
workout.
delicious.
I mix them in with if I can mix them in with like strawberries.
Why?
Yeah,
That's a
I
waste
just,
of that's a waste of
straight up
strawberries.
Banana.
If you
isn't
put
good.
banana in anything, it's just banana flavored.
You know what's really
Very
good?
overbearing.
Is
Can be.
taking chocolate peanut butter protein powder
Okay, I'm on board.
with milk,
Okay.
and you throw in actual peanut butter,
Yeah.
and you throw in a banana.
That's just a
Fucking
milkshake.
delicious.
That's a
It's a
milkshake.
protein milkshake.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah.
But I just
I'm,
feel
I'm
like
like hungry for a bunch of- I just realized I didn't have lunch, so I'm like, shit. Wait, so
Still going, man. I was hoping it would stop making.
so were you here before we moved to the other office? Were you ever like based out of? No, yeah, because like AH room was like this is the old AH room at the time, right?
Oh yeah, I came in and it was this. It was,
yeah,
the
he
wall
was
green,
here
it was
for
a
it. He
fucking-
wasn't.
It was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
shit
yeah.
fest. It was
It was half
disgusting.
the size.
Fucking
It was just
gross,
this
bro.
room, right?
It was just this room.
Instead of
Everyone's
all of
crammed
this,
in like a
yeah.
bunch of sweaty gamers in a mom's basement.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's the Rooster Teeth way.
That's
man. Just
the
cramming in
RT
those
way.
Sweaty gamers, guys.
Sweaty gamers.
Stuffed in here.
We were talking about RTX, which, by the way, to quickly talk about RTX, early bird tickets are on sale. They'll be on sale until April 2nd, so go ahead and get those.
Days away.
I think we have a lower third. It's very close. And then we got RTX coming up in July
it is.
7th through the 9th. Freddie was talking about the Red Web escape room that we got coming up.
Yep.
I can't remember. What was your
You
first?
won't be able to beat it. I will hide the keys and no one else will know.
You'll never get in. Speaking of RTX, so here's Wes.
Oh,
He's a big part of RTX this year.
Oh my god!
Put you on the
Oh
spot,
my god!
bro.
It's the associate creative director, Wes Ellis.
Was he hopping in back
Daddy
here?
RTX right here.
It's Mr. RTX himself.
Wow.
All right, since you're here, I want to ask, what was your introduction to RT or Rooster Teeth, and what was your first RT thing that you participated in?
I was Red versus Blue fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Big
You played
Achievement Hunter
Halo
Minecraft
back
fan too, back like 10 years ago. Who's coming in right now?
Barbara.
The first project I worked on, though, I was thinking about this, was I think on my second day, I either shot an always open photos with her, or we did a Master and Apprentice.
That's right, you did a lot of merch shoots.
Yeah, merch shoots. Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this is fire.
You took all the merch from being everyone like this on the white background.
Yep.
That's right.
Yes,
Thanks
you
for joining
did.
us, Joe.
Yes, you did.
I'll just be here.
All right, yeah, that was Joe Lee.
Yeah, good job, Joe.
That bit is gonna last all of 10 seconds.
Welcome to the stream, Barbara Dunkelman. Well, I did want to ask you a couple more things. Can you? We talked about the
Social, credit card
Fuckface
number.
Museum. We've talked about the Red Web thing. There was another thing that we talked about. What else can you talk about for RTX?
So yeah, we haven't really talked.
Have we announced the theme yet?
I think that's under
That's
wraps.
kind of what that's kind of what's happening now. So the theme of RTX this year is camp.
Yeah.
Summer camp. We our big like mission for RTX this year is to bring the whole party to the exhibit hall floor. There will still be panels. Everything will be very similar, but we want to have like things to do. Yeah, exactly. Like almost like a Disneyland hub where there you have your F-Face museum, you have your Face Jam Rat and Grackle pub, and some other things we haven't announced yet. But it's gonna be really cool.
Nice.
We
Really
have
cool people coming.
Yeah, there are some cool people coming.
Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans.
Yeah. George Lucas is coming.
George Lucas. Oh, it's his birthday.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Cool.
You have the same birthday as George Lucas?
May 14th. Yeah.
Well,
It's meant to be, bro.
May the 14th.
You're
May
very
the
happy about
14th
that.
be with you.
No,
Blaine.
We do have a Tobin Lee just sent me like the first pass of like our poster that we're doing.
I think you just sent it to me, and I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah,
I
just
wanted to
text it
show
to
it,
you.
but I think that
We have it. We could show it. We have that graphic.
Do we really?
Michael Lindblad. Yeah.
Oh, I love the what's that lens effect called when it's like made?
Do they see it?
Bokeh?
Yeah.
Bokeh.
What?
Yeah, I think they can see it.
Hey guys, can you see that?
So this is like our inspiration is that we want. I mean, RTX will still happen at the convention center. It's not like we're taking over the park, but yeah, we had this idea of like almost creating like a little park map type poster, and this is kind of our inspiration. There's a lot of Easter eggs in there for things we haven't announced yet at RTX, but and those clouds are covering some other big announcements at RTX.
Oh, that's fun.
You said it was you said summer camp for indoor kids.
Yeah, that's our tagline this year: is summer camp for indoor kids.
I'm looking, which is funny because your username.
That's
I
right.
have it pulled up on my phone so I can look into the details and get some spoilers for me. This is fucking rad. You're a huge Disney guy, so I can totally see the because you used to work at the parks and such, so I can see the inspiration and stuff in here.
There was a moment where I was like, well, the clouds are covering so much of it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is an interesting design choice.
Ripple
there's
Mountain,
some cool
thank you.
stuff
Tilt
under
shift.
those.
Tilt shift,
I'm free now. J-Jo also.
It does look like a tilt shift.
Yeah, there is lots more to be announced for RTX, but what we can talk about is that there is a Fuckface Museum, there's a Face Jam Rat and Grackle pub, there's Achievement Hunter Mini Golf, there is a Red Web escape room that will happen downtown.
It's literally across the street.
Exactly, yeah, across the street. Your badge is
you were talking about
your
earlier.
badge is going to get you access to that. There's also
That's like an $80. That's like an $80 thing.
I think at least.
It usually costs like $80 to do
Yeah,
escape rooms.
it's
I
usually a
also-
chunky amount. But like I
Toss
said,
in
I'll
the
hide the
badge.
keys. It'll be impossible. They won't find their way out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to see who
he's
can do it
rigged
the
it.
fastest.
I do too.
Yeah.
Because we did it, I think we had like 14 or 15 minutes left.
Okay.
Which is pretty impressive.
Throw me and
Chris?
no, Chris is gonna totally hand. Throw me, Blizz, and Kayla at it. We'll fucking we'll wreck it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
one thing we haven't announced yet that I'm just going to say right now is that
You allowed to?
Yeah.
It's the street.
I'm we're gonna do like a scavenger hunt across the entire weekend. So
nice.
your badge or something we haven't finalized that yet. There will be a way though that you collect almost like stamps or almost like merit badges, like going to camp based on anything you do over the course of the weekend. So whether that's going to a party or an after-hours event like the rave, which is happening, or what's Barbara doing?
I'm trying to find your camera.
Yeah, so we're basically gamifying it. And here, I'll just talk and you guys do your hands.
I was actually just thinking how good you looked on the camera. The lighting is so nice.
Yeah, and the glasses are nice.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
So there's a scavenger hunt. And it's,
Yeah, so it'll be like it's almost like when you go to camp and you have to like do archery and you are
like
doing
badges and
canoeing.
shit?
Yeah, it's like badges. So we're trying to make the RTX experience feel like really cohesive. Like there's a big story to it, and that is your own adventure that you get to pick and decide what you do over the course of the weekend.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot more coming. So
awesome. Well, thanks,
Fredo
Wes.
looks
Thank you
so
guys.
excited.
Appreciate you dropping by
Hey,
and
Wes.
talking
Very
to starting an
excited.
RTX Hub.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
Tomorrow's
know.
April 1st.
April
Oh, yeah,
March,
what's gonna happen tomorrow?
March disintegrated.
That's crazy.
It
Tomorrow's
really
April
did.
1st.
But yeah, if you want
Happy
to
anniversary.
experience what Wes is working super hard on with the rest of our team, early bird badges are available until April 2nd.
Yeah.
So get on that
That's
right
what
now.
a Sunday, day after
That
tomorrow.
is Sunday.
Yeah.
Day
Come-
after April 1st, which is
Come hang out with
Which is
us.
tomorrow. Which
And
is
you
want
to be a bird, because if you're not a bird, then you're a worm. And the worm gets
That's what I'm
eaten
saying.
by the
The word
bird.
gets eaten by the
That's what I'm
bird.
saying, bro.
Burp Dunkin' Snacks, welcome.
Thank
Hello.
you, Blaine.
Something I've been asking everybody as they've been joining us is what's the first bit of RT content that you were exposed to, and what's the first RT thing that you worked on?
First off, I love host Blaine. It's like
Oh yeah, I told him the baton got
he's
passed to
doing
him.
great.
It's
He's doing
nice.
great.
It's formal.
Yeah, you're a great host.
You have two of these?
You don't get enough credit for that.
So my girlfriend bought me this new one because the other one I kept pouring down
Well,
my
yeah,
shirt.
because it was a half gallon and it just had a
This
hole.
is a half gallon.
This has a straw.
I know, but it was just a hole.
Yeah.
And he would spill it down
It was
himself.
also a big
A
hole.
big hole.
Like, it wasn't
Like
a
it's
sippy
not like
hole.
it's not like a little sip through. It's like a hole that was
And
like
whenever,
this
like
whenever I
big.
drink it, I had to go and go.
It's like the top of a coffee cup, but as a water bottle.
You spill all down yourself. I'm glad she did that.
Yeah. Plus, it's like Ninja Turtles
Yeah, the
color. I
color's
love it.
Yeah, it's really
You should
nice.
get some stickers on there.
Sorry.
Maybe some All Good No Worries stickers.
Oh.
Oh.
I actually put my All Good No Worries stickers on my refrigerator and toolbox. I don't know.
Oh.
Honored. So the first piece of Rooster Teeth content I ever had seen was actually not something I had seen. It's something that I heard because
Okay.
I used to share a computer room with my two brothers back home in Ottawa, Canada. And
Mikey Jones.
Oh, cake!
Ooh.
Happy birthday.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are real cakes.
Are
I
they,
brought fake cakes.
are they cold too?
They're
They
Well,
look like they're cold.
They're
yeah.
cold, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you bring a knife and fork?
No, I brought a cup.
Okay.
Yeah, you
bet
could you
it'll
could
work.
just shove the cup on
It probably
it.
works like a cake.
Right.
Or it won't, because it's ice cream.
You
We'll
just
find out now.
put it on,
Yeah,
twist it,
essentially
and
cut your
scoop
own
it out.
piece.
Yeah.
How do you even get this out without causing a complete
Cup.
fucking catastrophe?
You don't. Can you hold this?
Oh,
Dude, nice fake out.
I got faked
got
out.
got,
You
bro.
broke my wrist.
Oh, this is sticky.
Those are big
Whoa.
cakes.
Those are big boys.
For not
Blaine's a
lot
big,
of
big boy.
people.
A celebration.
Wait, you're trying
Barbara,
to...
when did you walk in 30 seconds before I walked in?
No,
When
I
did
came
you get
through-
in
I
here?
came through those doors.
No, I just meant timing wise. Because
Oh.
I mean, clearly they were like, "Get in there," and I'm like, "Well, it's full though." Why would they? Why would you do this?
Like 5 minutes ago?
No, I'm just saying, like they double booked us.
They did
They
book
double
us.
booked. They double booked
swap
us.
some- yeah, go
no,
fucking nuts. We can swap
I
some
don't
out.
want to go nuts. I'm just following the schedule. I like Barbara. I got here at my call time. Well, a little bit late, but I did bring cake, so I think that's fine.
That is
Kinda
definitely
adds up.
work.
But what?
Work would be nice.
But how are they confused? They made
don't
it.
know.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get
Well,
like...
I don't know
technically,
the
I think Ben
schedule.
made
The cookie?
schedule.
I'm gonna get like
Oh,
part
don't
of
point at him.
the cookie.
This is about Blaine.
I want to. Do we have forks?
Yeah, Mike.
No, I just brought cups.
I
I
know
was
you just
adamant about doing as little as possible
Dude, we're
after.
watching you eat shit.
Yo,
in
if
a
you
go-kart.
get us forks, that'll be
Oh,
an anniversary
damn, dude.
celebration.
It'll be anniversary miracle.
Miracle.
Yeah.
That would,
You smell that?
you could cup it, but then how do you eat it? The cupping is
good.
a great way to get the slice.
I love this Tiger Mom.
Michael's trying to...
Trying to repair that bone.
He's trying to sabotage me because he's getting fucking ripped.
That's what I'm trying to do, Blaine.
Are you using that?
That's what I'm trying to
Weeks
do.
away. Oh, I'm gonna send Blaine
Cupcake.
on my number.
Cupcake.
That's all I do. I just send Blaine my data. I don't take any pictures because
Yeah.
the pictures
The
aren't
thing is, I don't
flattering.
know what to do
I
with
just
the
send
data.
him
I'm gonna
data.
send
Dude,
him
there's
the
nothing you
data.
can do with
Just
it.
crunch the numbers, Blaine.
I'll tell you what you can do in the future is you can send it to him and say, "What does this mean?" Maybe he can
Okay.
break it down.
I'll send
That's why I
you
just
his numbers and
Yeah.
say, look at what I
And then
did.
I'll-
don't look at me.
Yeah.
That's
They're
why.
sending me like they're not Bowflex, whatever that.
You got the total?
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe
They've been
unless
fucking
unless I
hitting
need
Shipped it
unless
already.
I need a spare part, then it comes to the existing member first. They intercept.
No, that's
Yeah, they
how it
intercept
goes.
the delivery going to you.
No,
and they
it
say,
goes
"Quick,
to
Tonal
the
Mikey needs
primary idea sharer.
you gotta keep
of the
those
group."
lats up."
Told him about it.
Okay.
So it goes to me first. It circumvents. It's a loophole.
Look, it's
We
Ruby.
got it first, but like
Have you seen this game?
Yeah. That's good.
Because you guys are looking beautiful.
Are there any forks in here?
I think
want to be able
Devin might.
Guys, also, I'm just gonna say, we
It feels just like a waste.
we need to be vigilant about this cake because this room was swarmed by 15,000 ants over a bagel.
This is why Ben's a producer.
Just so you know, over a
go,
bagel.
Ben.
Yeah.
Plates, forks,
After the
knife.
stream,
There was a
Amazing.
couple of schmucks for streaming Resident Evil, and then
a
a
bagel.
single out of everything that was eaten in the 27-hour
just
stream,
maybe
a single bagel
seeds.
is what collapsed the empire.
I mean, there was like pizza, barbecue, all that shit got cleaned up. A bagel and that like chair over there that Joe kept calling the gray couch, which was really confusing. Probably the one Blaine's on. It was their home, but they came in and they hit it with a
an
broom.
ant chair?
They hit it with a broom and they went.
run.
They went good to go. Yeah.
Okay, so Barbara, what was to finish your
Oh yeah,
thought?
I'll wrap it up in a little bow. So my brothers and his friends used to watch Red vs. Blue every single weekend, and me trying to like be on ICQ and chat with my friends and listen to Spice Girls and sing was very disturbed by this content at that time. It just sounded like people swearing and explosions, and I'm like, that's boy stuff over there happening. And then I started talking to a guy I had a crush on. And we were chatting back and forth online, and he made a Red vs. Blue reference, and I recognized it. And then I made a reference back at him, something I had heard in the show. And he's like, oh my God, you like Red vs. Blue too? And I'm like, I love it.
My favorite.
Yeah, it's great. LOL, caboose, isn't he crazy? But then I was actually, okay, maybe I'll just watch the show so I actually know what I'm talking about. And then I got hooked on Red vs. Blue, and I dated that guy for 6 years.
I like to think Barbara's whole career has been just this thing to uphold this lie that she told this dude from like 15 years ago. Michael, what was
Fake
your first
gamer
piece
girl.
of Rooster Teeth content that you got exposed to?
Red vs. Blue.
Red vs. Blue? That seems to
Is
be the
a
content.
Halo show. I played video games and I liked Halo, and I saw Halo's show and I said I like this show, and I watched all the episodes of that show, and I think they were in season 3, and I went, I'm not. What? It's a week? Fuck this, and then I forgot about it, and then like a year or two later, I saw GameStop had the DVDs, and I was like, oh fuck, and like they had like all 5 seasons out at that point, so I bought all 5 and then like rewatched it all, and then I was like, oh, this rules.
And then what was the first piece of content that both of you guys were in? Not together, individually.
I think the first thing I was in, there's actually 2. I don't really know which one counts. It was either the first RTX that we ever did in 2011. I was like interviewing attendees who were there to do like the immersion episode. And so it was like me essentially going around talking to people at RTX. That I think came out before the RT recap I was in. This was like
I remember
at
Recap,
Fan
yeah.
Expo in August of 2011, I think. Marshall Rimmer, who was like, I want to start the show called the RT Recap. Do you think like the community knows you, so like maybe we have you as like the first host of this thing? And I'm like, okay, I've never done anything like this before. And apparently that video was one of the reasons why they decided to hire me, because Matt and Bernie were like, okay, not only could she be a community manager, she could also be in stuff.
Yeah.
Like she's good on camera, which I do not think I was at all, nor do I think I am currently.
Good on camera in 2011.
Dude, I cannot watch that first RT recap of myself. It's
Let's
like
watch it.
pain.
Let's pull that up, shall we? I want to see if we can actually
Oh
find
my
it.
God, this was also like August 2011, so
God.
It's not, I feel like it'd be on the site, right?
it's also, if you do RT recap, Barbara maybe, not Dark Babe.
RT
Wow.
recap. I'm gonna just say 1.
I was very upset. I talked to Perry,
I
who
poked you
made the
It has
thumbnail.
a green.
I was very upset at Perry.
It's a green
about the
RT.
Resident Evil thumbnail, because I was like, you made him buff in this, and I don't approve of it.
Go up to the top.
Are you guys gonna have a swole off?
There's no reason.
Click the one
Can I
that's
get
RT
the damn
recap
thing
season 1.
Look, my arm's hurt.
I'm gonna catch
Is
up.
that guy?
I'm gonna catch up.
It's, I think, the green one. Yep.
That's Barbara. That's you.
That is me in August of 2011, and I hate it.
That was a smooth intro.
First up this week, we released a PSA.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! I think I have.
They're lying to us. People tell us that. It's bullshit. It's also, they think like we're going to return the favor. I'm not. I tell Gavin every time I see him he looks like shit, because he looks like shit a lot.
I had baby cheeks. I had my old
After 5
teeth.
years and
Recap was like the project that
true.
they would like hand out to the interns. It was just kind of like, it was like a
Like you,
priority.
Blaine?
Yeah, but then it was given to me. I think Lindsay had it at one point. Everyone in live action at some point.
So be sure you go check out the final comic.
Michael, what was
drug tag this week,
was
we
Rage
have
Quit? Was that what they
Gus,
brought you
Jack,
on
Michael,
for first?
and
Like, did they just
first-time
host
drug
your
tag
videos
guest,
on the
Kara,
site?
the RT receptionist.
Yeah, I forgot
See
what
how
they did
she's
with that.
adjusted to working
And
in
then, like,
They
what-
just said, "Hey, here's this show," and people went, "What the fuck is this?"
Who's this fucking
Yeah,
guy?
people fucking loved it and fucking hated it. And then episode like 2 came out, and this is
Yeah.
it's true. Chris and I have gotten bigger together too.
Yeah, I was gonna say both of you have like aged, but you don't look. But also not.
Because we all know Gus loves masturbating all over his
Yeah, he's just like his hair is just
He is.
slightly grayer.
Wait, was
now.
this an actual prank or was this some stage
No,
bullshit?
it was. I'm sorry to announce this live on stream. It was staged.
No,
I can't tell from Gus's amazing acting.
no.
Really? Meat spin?
Gus is playing the camera. Incredible. All right, we
Yeah.
can go back to the wide.
He's opening up to camera perfectly. There are some other little like I think cameos in there. Maybe not. I know
Yeah.
I referenced Michael's Rage Quit at some point.
Rage Quit was wild. They basically, Jack reached out to me. He was like, "Hey, we saw some videos. We want to make some shit, back and forth, whatever." Ended up being like, "Okay, I'll make a thing." The thing being what Rage Quit was. I made it, and then they uploaded it like 3 days later. Like, here it is, and then it was a show, and it
It's
came out
true.
for years, one a week.
Damn.
And then like, so you were still remote at that time, living up north.
It was like 6 months, Jersey.
Jersey, and
It
then
was like
what-
January to August.
And then what did they have you come in for? Like your first video in office?
They just had me visit.
Yeah.
So it was. I think we did like a behind the scenes on a horse or some shit. I think I filmed like a Halo horse, and then mostly I was just hanging out. And then I came back for the first RTX, but I didn't do anything. I was just there.
You were just there.
Yeah,
Did people recognize you at that point as Rage Quit?
They
guy?
did, but it was weird because I wasn't on camera yet. And so really the only reason I think people recognized me, they didn't really recognize me, but like would be talking to me is there were only a couple hundred people there.
Yeah.
And there were only so many staff members. Like,
It was like 500.
yeah, I think it was supposed it was
535.
supposed to be like 200, but it was like 500.
Yeah, tickets.
But there was probably only like barely a dozen staff, like as far as like on camera
Yeah,
people.
there's a video of the entire staff of Rooster Teeth coming up on stage, and I think it's like 10 people.
It's very
Is
small.
it that like
so
shitty hotel?
Yep.
so I had like
the
a staff
Hilton
badge.
Garden Inn.
Uh-huh.
And so people would be like, what do you do? Because
Uh-huh.
everyone else was like, that's Bernie and that's Matt. And they'd be like, who are you?
The fuck are you?
And I would just be like, oh, I make Rage Quit. And be like, you're the Rage Quit guy? And it was just a weekend of people buying me drinks. And so then after that, I was like, maybe I don't turn down the job a second time.
No, you're still
Right.
getting free drinks to
Free
this day.
alcohol.
Right.
Yeah, I think that was that the first time we met too, or was that something else?
No, it was probably that.
Yeah, because I like that was a huge community event, so there was tons of people coming from the community that we recognized. I know I was like running the Guardians and registration and everything.
Like everybody
that.
was at that. Like Jordan was there, and I don't even know if I met him or not. I don't remember.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
Jordan
know.
Swears was at the first one. There was just so many people I remember. Like, oh, I was there, and I'm like, wow, you think there was only like 500 people?
Yeah,
But like, I didn't.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of people who were
Where were
who
you?
eventually worked here, especially like a lot of Guardians.
I remember.
I think.
Hey, you come by to say hi, or you just come by to creep? Yeah, go enjoy the Rooster Teeth Museum.
Come hang out and break your knees back here.
100% gonna. You fucking idiot.
Did they overbook you too?
Yeah, it's possible.
Anything's
Anything's possible. You
possible.
put your mind to it,
Oh my
right?
God.
Yeah, like even getting bigger than Blaine.
No, that's impossible. Yeah, we were just talking that. That's the termite chair.
What,
There's
they
so much
instantly
effort.
upgraded from ants to termites.
No, they said that chair was full of termites.
Oh, it was
You gotta
double?
stand there.
Oh, well, we're not in here. It was termites somewhere else in the building. Dude,
Oh, what?
insects. They love this place. They absolutely love it.
Big Rooster Teeth fans.
HRT fans. Can I have a special request?
Sure.
Can we watch one of my favorite videos?
Yeah.
Which is one of the videos that was shot when I was here early, working late. The shoe flip.
Kung Shu?
Oh, Kung Shu.
Kung Shu is
The
that
RT
listed up
Life
here, or do I
Kung
need to
Shu.
track that down?
It's number 18.
That happened.
Number 19. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
number
yeah.
18.
40, 50.
That is one of my favorite movies.
Sold.
This is one of my
Movies,
favorite
videos.
videos. And also,
So, Fredo.
I think this was like my first month working here.
I think so too.
This is This was after Rooster Teeth podcast recording one night.
Where you got so excited about something and you kicked your shoe.
Dude, I own those salmon shorts now, by the way, we just saw.
You do?
They're in my closet. Buttons still.
Gavin's salmon shoes?
Did you really? Are they
Did he
one day
autograph
old?
them?
No, we
Yeah, right up on the
he autographed
they
them.
are. Oh my god. Fuck.
I know, Bernie looking good. Honestly, this video I love so much because so many things had to perfectly come together and happen for it to end up the way it did. Also, there is a follow-up to this video that we have yet to edit and post. We don't know what to do with it because we don't really have RT Life anymore, but we could maybe bring it back for a one-off. But there is a follow-up to this where something crazy happened.
There's Cody in the background with a ponytail.
John Mace got mad. I threw that grappling hook into the roof right over his desk.
Whoa! I remember Bernie and his fucking drones. He always had the. He always had those drones around. Perfectly placed.
Have you seen this before, Prado?
I saw like bits and pieces of it.
Okay, it's such a good video.
Yeah, it looks real good up there.
Yeah.
The battery was
stakes
low.
just keep.
You start hearing it go beep boop, beep boop.
What up?
Oh, look how nice and clean it is.
This is
bottle
back
of
when you guys
Jameson?
just had weapons everywhere.
Yeah.
And so they're like, let's go just get a weapon from Achievement Hunter. They'll have something.
I promise you, I'm
already clutching.
I was literally, this was stressing me out so much, dude. I don't know why. Some of these throws were legit really good, but others were just like, tung. No.
No, that was me.
That was you.
Whoa.
That was on the other side of the building. I was trying to climb the building like Batman.
You gotta throw it so much harder.
I was trying to climb the building like Batman, and I think I might be able to do it now. I didn't realize how hard it was after I got the grappling hook lodged into the roof of the building, and I tried to climb it. Went, I can't go up there, and then I just left. But now,
the thing is,
if my arm isn't broken,
that first throw you did, Blake, where you see it on the roof, and it's like still like 5 feet away from the chute. But me and Gavin were like, he's never gonna get it.
Yeah. No one had faith that this was gonna happen.
I'm like, there's no way.
That was
There's
the
no
low
way.
battery thing from the drone.
Yeah.
So we're about to lose our eyes in the sky.
Dude, I think you fucking got it. I'm not joking. I think
And
you
the music that comes in here too, it's like Mission Impossible music too.
Hold still, Maddie.
Our intern.
I think you actually want to come this way.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is collaboration.
But like we have footage of it from the drone's
from
perspective
it's so
too.
good.
And then the fact that
Getting the shoelace.
it has to hook.
It has to hook the shoelace.
This is the most extreme game, claw machine game.
Get a hook. Get a shoelace. Get a shoelace.
Beeping.
beeping is like
It's
building.
so.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
That was my shot, by the way. That was
So
my
good.
thing.
Those are great.
No,
Do you believe in miracles?
It was gone.
I mean,
got
we
him.
thought we'd have to like find a ladder or cherry picker
or
or
I was.
something.
Well, the thing is, we have a cherry picker.
Right.
How
I
many-
think, well, at the time, I don't think we did.
Oh.
Because we were in stage 5
Oh.
and like didn't know anyone really.
how many times did you have to fake that?
Fake that. No.
Fred,
How many
you
times
got it.
did
Oh,
you
yeah,
do that?
That was real. It was real, Michael.
Now, if you look at the sun in the
That's one of
background,
my-
you can see it jumping.
That's one of my favorite RT lives.
It's a QRT behind me.
Great script.
That was great.
I love that one.
Like rotoscope in the throw.
Yeah.
and then
They had
ladder,
the.
and then just
I
went,
mean, now
Oh yeah, that shoe is actually VFX then at the end.
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was only the grappling hook.
Trevor, I'm asking everybody, what was first introduction to RT, first video or thing that you participated in?
And cake.
The first video I think that I participated in officially was a Destiny race.
Yeah.
Remember when they brought Sparrow Racing to the game,
Yeah,
Fredo?
yeah, I do.
It was one of those.
Okay.
That or just like, if you want to count it technically an AHWU, where I think they did a AH roll call.
Because like, what was your original
Was
role at
baby.
RT? Where you weren't
Game
talent?
Kids, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meme. It's real. I was an editor for
Game
the
Kids.
offshoot kind of kid-friendly gaming brand, right? So it was like Matt and his kids, Bernie and his kids,
Wait,
and
you did that
Caleb and his
before
brother
this?
Jordan. Was that?
You did that before AH?
Yeah.
I thought you did AH and then you did Game Kids.
And then how would
And
he
then
be
I got back
here?
to AH.
Yeah. Well, I thought they were like, yeah, you know that Trevor guy. He's real friendly. Put him on the kid thing.
Wait,
No.
so
Oh,
was
no,
Game
no,
Kids
no.
separate from AH? I'm sorry, I'm just now learning this.
If we're looking at org charts, not really. But if we're
Okay.
talking about as a brand, yeah, absolutely. Because one is not kid-friendly.
and the other one is
definitely
all
not.
kids.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys should stream team too.
That was yeah, I guess that's true. but I don't know if that was officially sanctioned. That was just something we did.
Yeah.
It wasn't, and people were pissed.
Oh yeah, no, people did get pissed. They were like, "Hey, you streamed over top of something else." And we're like, "Well, we were here.
Yeah,
we've been here. We're always here on Tuesday." Anyway, yeah.
I wish streaming had existed whenever that Smite thing had hit Rooster Teeth, because we would have had never-ending content.
That was, I think that was probably one of my favorite moments in time to this day.
Did you all get addicted to Smite?
So it was like me, Blaine, Brandon, Cole, John, Jordan. A bunch of us got addicted to Smite because we were doing an inter-office Smite tournament.
Were you in that?
Yeah.
Michael was in that, yeah.
Yeah, I played like 8 minutes of that game.
Yeah. But we wanted to get good at it, so we just started playing it, and we had a whole room full of PCs in the old office. That just like, I think they were there in case anybody wanted to use them for
It was like the gameplay
degrees
room.
in
The gameplay
there.
room, if you wanted to stream or like do something in there.
Yeah, it was like the back corner of stage 5.
And like we would just be like working, and then someone would come and be like, "Quick game of Smite," and we'd be like, "Quick game of Smite."
It was always because we didn't have
Ruby and Smite now.
Ruby, yeah, there are Ruby skins in
Yeah.
Smite. Yeah.
We made it.
And Paladins.
Or you made it at least.
That's how Blaine it came to be, right?
What?
No.
That I fucked up something?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe. I just remember that. No, I think that was on the spot. I remember we didn't have segways at the time, or whatever the hoverboards. We had scooters though. That was our big mode of transportation.
razor scooter?
So someone would just like ride into the office and be like, "Smite."
And then we would just play Smite for like half an hour, an hour.
Bullshit.
Like
hour and a half. Like
Yeah.
we were in there nonstop.
But it was like
One more game.
But then you
Every
stayed
day.
late
That's
to
awesome.
make up for it.
Yeah.
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 And I got.
You didn't
I got
commit
pretty
wage
good.
theft, no.
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 What character did you like to play?
I liked playing. I started off with I forget what her name was, but I ended up playing Nuwa a lot.
I was like Artemis in Amusen Cobb.
Yeah, Musin Cobb was really good.
Hades.
Hades.
Oh.
I think it's because I went into it being like, I never
that,
played this
that's
game
Loki.
before. Oh yeah, those are good too. I just didn't want to go in not having ever played it and be like absolute shit.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta play a couple games before I do
gotta
this
get
tournament.
good before you go at it.
That was
yeah.
like, to this day, still like a really touchy subject with me, Chris, Brandon, and Jordan, because they think that I cheated in the tournament.
Did you?
Well, I helped Jack move
It's true.
his house. And
I'm
then
just
he
saying,
put-
you didn't immediately say no.
So wait, the defense rolls all the way back to helping Jack move. So this
Yeah.
feels like
Right,
very
right. The answer wasn't no, I
They
didn't
put
cheat.
us in the
Josh,
brackets,
you know?
and then it was me and Cole and Josh Flanagan
Oh, Your
were
Honor.
against the Adams, and they were.
Oh, you're fucked, by the
I
way.
think
Yeah, you're
they
fucked.
ended up winning the entire tournament.
Yeah. Oh no, we knew. Everyone knew that like you were just vying for second place.
Yeah, pretty much.
So then I remember I was like, oh fuck, we're against the Adams. I was like, ah man, you want to move us around? I mean, I did help you move last weekend, and I just like left it at that. And then I came back and he had moved us, and he put Brandon, Jordan, and Chris's team against the Adams first round.
Oh,
they
so
got
you
fucked.
straight up cheated. I mean, you didn't cheat. You just like you put the odds in your. You rigged it. You rigged it, right? Which is still a form of cheating, but
Yeah.
it's like Blaine's like, I'll cheat, but give them a chance
Yeah.
to win.
It
I
all
won't
worked
just
out.
outright change the
Yeah.
outcome. I'll just
But who-
give myself
odds
an
in his
advantage.
favor, yeah.
Bye,
That's what it
Twevel.
was. Bye, Trevor.
Thanks for dropping by. Oh,
What was it?
Happy
There was a,
20th.
I think it was like shortly after I came and did chem testing, I was hit up to, because you guys did like a big PUBG like custom server. Everyone was in it.
yeah, man.
And someone made the dumb decision to put like me, Laserbeam, and like other like
Laser beam.
gamers on the same team, and it was like, oh, why did you guys stack it this way?
We
Yeah,
thought,
that's
like,
dumb.
We were fucking. It
They
was
should
'cause
have
it was
spread you guys out as captains.
me, Bernie, Gus, and John would play PUBG. That was kind of like the new Smite for a bit. And
Oh, perfect zoom, Trevor. Perfect.
wow.
Oh, look, beautiful shot of that painting you just brought in.
Trevor's slowly turning into a cryptid.
It's,
Slowly.
hasn't been that
played
slow.
Neath is what Holy Serpent is saying.
Neath, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, I played Neath, I think, in the first game that I did, which was with Meg and Ashley, and we got eliminated. And I was kind of bummed out because I was like, oh, I really practice a lot.
They
And
didn't.
then, yeah, they didn't end up practicing very much. But the one other team was moving on, and someone on that team was going to be like out of town. And they're like, well, maybe Barbara could like join your team. So it ended up being like me, John, and Caleb. I think Gus was on that team originally.
And he was out of town.
Gus is always out of town.
I
And that
won.
was like the closest game of the tournament.
I think I won some like headphones and some shit. But like the Adams ended up winning like a trip to any convention of their choice and like
Yeah.
a console or some shit. So there was like stakes, dude. Like it was a
It
we were
was
all
so
motivated.
much fun.
I just got to be like, I shot Blaine. I just like see someone in the distance pop the head. I'm like, oh, that was Blaine.
We've been talking a lot over it. We
Endoscope
can just run
Blaine.
this while we're talking over it, but we've been referencing.
Is this the original one?
Oh, this is the original one, so this was going to be 636. I'll lower the volume down, but golly. Have you guys been by that
Golly.
office lately? Because you used to live across the street.
Is that
from it.
still an off? That's not a house.
No, that's like a.
It's a thing. It's a place.
It's like I think it's a warehouse now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it's being used
It's still there. It looks very similar. I've, you know, I don't go regularly, if that's what you're asking.
You don't just sit. You don't just sit in the driveway looking
no,
at it.
it's pretty damn out of the way.
Existential?
Yeah.
But I've seen it, and I went, there it is. That's if you look at right out front, even if you drive by, you look right at the front, and you can go, that's where Gavin fell over. There's the video where I threw the wet bread in front of him. He runs outside, and he just falls on the ground.
There's that one where Michael threw his Xbox on the ground and beat it with a golf club. Or
crowbar.
Crowbar.
This is totally a real thing that's happening as well.
Do we still have that desk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think it's in the conference room.
See, I did like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
a good desk.
It's a really
It's solid
Here's
wood.
the Achievement Hunter office with like 3 people.
Wow. It's so
Jack,
little.
just Jack, Jeff, and you, right, Michael?
It's so little.
I don't even know. I mean, I guess I must have been here at this point. I don't remember when the fuck this came out. This might have been before I
This
got
I think
there.
must
Is
have
this
come
the
out
stage
in 20. No, this came out in 20.
If this came out in 2011, it might have been before I got there.
Yeah, I want to say 2010, 2011.
I think this is one of the last shorts that came out before I moved.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was just the 2 of them in there.
Wow. This is It's crazy looking at this and then looking at the 2 buildings worth of production there is now.
I know.
Yeah.
And I still remember what a big deal it was when
Like-
Rooster Teeth got this office.
Like the mocap is now like an entire quarter of a building.
Is that fucking Carrie?
That's Carrie, yeah.
What the fuck?
What? A baby!
See, now when you guys were like, Michael's a baby, Carrie was actually.
Yeah, that's
Carrie was
right.
like
He was
19.
18. That was
He
a
like
child.
18, 19 when he started.
This is a child.
Like again, Carrie's a couple of years younger than me, and this is before I got here.
I want to say that Carrie is probably one of the youngest people to get hired on at RT.
Yeah.
He probably is the youngest.
I think he was 18 or 19.
Yeah, because like we might have interns that are that old, but like he, I think to this day is still the youngest
Full-time
person
hire.
to just
Yeah.
full time.
And there's the old bullpen with Brandon.
Marshall. Is that Nathan? Back
That's
there?
Nathan coming up.
It's so hard to see because they made the video intentionally shit looking.
That back left is Matt's office where I threw the Xbox out the window.
Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is
Which-
the true Bernie.
Is this
Everything, not this. Is,
That's Carrie sleeping.
yeah.
We still have that beanbag.
We probably do. And some of those chairs, too.
Yeah.
Lots of dicks out of my mouth, specifically his.
Yeah, up there is also the VO booth that we did. The first season of Ruby was done up there.
Oh.
Was it really?
Yeah.
We can watch the Ruby Red trailer.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that room was hot.
Yeah.
It was a warm closet.
So sweaty.
I mean, it was like a pantry size.
Yeah.
Not even to say a closet. Like
Matt doing head tilts.
The fucking painting thing that follows from the Congress office.
Oh,
Where is that
yeah.
thing now? I think that they just got rid of it.
Oh, that blue one?
burned it,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
burned it
They
all.
haven't put it. Maybe they
Sold
have
it.
it locked up somewhere.
Actually, if you go to stage 2 and you look up, we put it on the ceiling.
It's like
It's just
hanging
on the
above
ceiling.
Looking down on you.
Yeah, like this was the whole company, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. At this point, this is like what all.
That's all
25
12 of you, yeah.
Damn.
All right,
is
I am
crazy.
curious. I want to see how the Ruby Red trailer holds up.
It
Look,
does.
it was already.
I'm going to tell you it does.
There was a sneak peek of it in the background just now too. You got to put the music up though. That's the only thing.
Got it.
You got to get some sound in that.
It holds for
When
sure.
did they show this? Was this RTX?
What show is this? What is this?
No, they showed the trailer before. We premiered the first episode of RTX 2013. And that was when just the trailers were out and people knew nothing about the show or anything else.
Well, I remember that there was a panel. I wasn't your guardian. It was the year before.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't remember, but they showed like the yellow trailer or something at the RTX, and then they had the voice who did Cortana, whatever her name was, Jen something or another. She was, I think, at the panel or something. Anyways,
A lot of somethings in there. Did it happen or not?
I don't remember.
I don't know. You're talking about Jen Taylor?
Yeah.
That's the one.
It's crazy. This is like the first ever piece of Ruby content. that
Yeah.
Hit it, and like people were obsessed immediately. I mean, it's such fascinating action.
So
captures me.
what was the intent behind this? Was this actually a trailer for the show, or was this just like
It was
concept?
just like a.
Actually,
I think it was both, probably.
Yeah.
Right, dude.
Like, we were gonna make the show,
it's
but-
crazy to see this, and Monty made this, and by that I mean everything, literally start to finish, everything.
Yeah.
His entire thing is just one person.
That's crazy.
But what's fucking awesome is like right when Barbara and I started is when Ruby was being made, and basically like this is me, so I'll just take this as the gospel, but it was kind of like green lit. You can do whatever, make it, and we'll make it. It was kind of how Monty said it to me. When I first moved, I lived across the street, like Blaine said, and so I didn't have furniture forever. So I would just hang out at the Achievement Hunter office every night, and the only person there every night was Monty.
Yep.
And so I would just hang out with Monty all night. And this is before big like streaming, right?
Yeah.
Like you couldn't, but like it's not like you just turn something on and have it on. And so
Yeah.
he would have like 9 monitors on, all just playing videos off like 500 hard drives. He would just have hard drives, and it would just be like a 2-minute fight scene from The Matrix to a video game to an anime, and it would just run constantly. Like that was like his brain.
Yeah.
And he would just show me shit like, you want to see the show I'm making? And he would just like show me Ruby, and he would
And
be
you're
like,
how'd you do that?
bro, he would be like, yeah, this is this person. That's probably gonna be Barbara. This is like straight up, he's just picking people, like seriously. And
guess
he's
we'll
just
do
like,
that.
yeah, I'm making this show.
Just like, here's his character.
I'm
that I
thinking,
want for the
you
show.
know,
You
you'd
want
be
a voice
son.
I was
It
gonna
was
say,
fucking crazy.
How did you find out about you guys' casting?
He
for
told
the
me.
roles?
Monty said, you're gonna. This is again me. Monty went, hey, this will be you. I went, oh, cool.
I have a-
And then,
I have a- I have a-
as the show is getting closer and closer, like develop, it was basically like, I guess Monty was like, oh, they said I have to do auditions. I can't just be like,
Well,
it's you.
what's funny about that is you'll see at the end of this red trailer, they have the main 4 girls listed in
Right,
the cast.
right.
The silhouette.
We hadn't
Didn't record it
auditioned.
yet.
Oh, this is how you found out.
Right.
Yeah, and
So-
I was like, we still did audition for the roles to make sure, like, okay, you could actually do this.
Right. I auditioned for the role. I read one line, and Monty was like, okay, you got it.
Yeah.
And I was like, so anytime anyone, especially early on, is like, how'd you get into voice acting? I'd be like, well, Monty said that's you. And that's just about as simple as it gets. And I went, oh, that's cool,
Yeah.
because I hung out.
Who's Lindsay Tuggy?
I know, right?
I remember seeing this and I was like,
I wiped that
no
off the
more
face of the
Dead
earth.
Fantasy.
Oh, that's your ex. Yeah.
That's fucking rad.
Yeah.
And again, that it holds up.
And then honestly, like
Yeah.
season 9's out now. Looking at season 9 compared to like even that and like the early seasons of Ruby, it's crazy how much the animation has come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember like when Monty got put on like Rooster Teeth stuff, and then like looking at like some of the like RVB like fight scenes and how that escalated.
Oh, you missed it. We watched the Tex fight scene.
Yeah.
Holy! It's like they bumped up production. On
I feel like we all had our like after hours, like Monty just up at the office, like, you know, being a fucking vampire. Like he was up there when I was painting the Mario Kart thing, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna be closing out the office, like it's so late and stuff like that. And it was like 4 or 5 a.m. when I was like gonna head back to my dorm. And fucking Monty was like, he just started working. He was just like up there and he had his Batman monitor wall of just
It
like
really
shit
was,
going
and it
on.
was like not a common thing at the time.
No.
Right? It was old enough where it's like it wasn't real to me. I was like, well, you really got one of these things, like
Yeah.
a Wallow monitor that
Yeah.
never stops playing.
Right.
Because, like you said, that's hard to do.
Right.
Because
And then-
first off, how is he running like all of the? What is he running those off of?
Yeah, what?
All those
I
hard
think it was
drives.
just a bunch of hard drives that he had them like shuffle,
Yeah. I
and
think
it would
that's
just
what it was.
like even if he wouldn't be there, it would just be going. He would never turn them off.
It was really cool because one of the
That's
first experience I had with Rooster Teeth, I volunteered for their booth at PAX,
Yeah.
the first PAX East that ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the panel that they had that year at PAX was the first reveal of animation in Red vs. Blue.
Ooh.
And so nobody knew it was going to happen. So we were watching the new episode, and all of a sudden, a warthog crashes through a wall. And
Yeah.
the audience went fucking crazy. They're like, oh my God, what? Like, people were like, what is happening?
Yeah.
It looks like Halo.
Yeah.
And that's when they reveal they're working with Monty, and he comes on stage and all that stuff. So, like, being at that PAX where that happened was, like, a moment for the history books.
Yeah,
it was
dude.
crazy to see.
I think I saw the Monty. It's like the zero. Is this the Samus video
Samus
versus?
Was it Master Chief
Was
or
it the Dead Fantasy stuff?
he did like it was like what captured RT's attention. It was like a fan-made Samus versus.
Was it Master Chief?
There's Haloid. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was
it's
Master
Halo.
Chief,
It's
right?
Halo and Metroid.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Because that's how I remember seeing that video. Because that's how I found out.
because I remember watching
was a
the
girl.
shit out of Dead Fantasy. and I was
That's how
like,
you found out
awesome.
Samus was a girl?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you
That's
go.
how you found out.
That's how I knew.
What else do we want to watch? We got fucking MDB. We haven't done an immersion. Sadly, we picked the immersion that you're like not in.
I mean, you did do an immersion. What are you talking about? You did the
Yeah, the
Mario
one
Kart.
where, the one where you
What the fuck
ate
are you
shit.
talking about?
Yeah.
That's the first thing you said when I walked in.
You're talking about how
I know. Eat some more cake, man.
I know.
No.
I'll throw up just like in this cannibalism video that we're not gonna fucking show.
Why are you not going to show that? That's a good one.
Which one?
It's very
The
quick.
drunk
that's my
Blaine?
favorite. That's my favorite.
Did that
art
ever
video
come
of
out?
all time.
The drunk me versus
Did that come out?
Yeah.
Can we
that's out.
pull it up? That's my favorite.
That was a good one.
That's
It's like a minute
literally
long,
My
right?
favorite Rooster Teeth
How
video.
fucking long is
This
this?
is
Also, throw up warning.
Throw up
Yeah,
warning and
trigger warning.
don't
Yeah.
don't
eat.
get blackout drunk.
You
either.
don't see it. You see.
Whenever
Well,
You often hear about
whenever we
when a person
introduce
drinks, they
guests to Blaine, I show them this video.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, you gotta watch this video where Blaine almost
I mean,
died.
it's so fast.
It's a minute.
drunk self.
You
And there's a
are.
couple
I feel
questions
like
about
you
life.
don't look older,
and,
Blaine. You look more like preppy.
Oh, interesting.
Like now, you look more kind of like got better style, or like more rugged and stuff like that. Whereas here, you're maybe a little more like clean cut.
Yeah.
Blaine.
Yeah. All right, let's get started.
Blaine,
Background, I think I had somewhere around
overall, how do
in
you
the
think we
neighborhood of
act
15
when we're
shots of vodka in like an hour or two?
Because you really wanted to be drunk.
Yeah, I want to be fucking trash.
You did it.
Yeah, okay, I guess you do.
Jesus Christ.
I've never seen someone throw up so gently where it's just.
It's like literally, you're not even like, it's literally just
fucking love this
pouring out
video.
of you.
I love this video. Yeah, he's not throwing up so much as the food is just
So-
escaping his body.
Blaine, what's the for people who watch that and aren't quite sure what the fuck they're looking at? What's the concept here?
So this is a wide shot that we shot in 2 parts. And we didn't move the camera, and I was sober on the right. Oh, look at it! My fucking shirt was.
Wait, which side were you sober on?
So on the right side, I was sober.
On the left side is method
I
acting.
asked an empty chair a series of questions, and then after that, while I was doing that, Chris and Ashley Jenkins, now Burns, were out drinking in the kitchen. So then as soon as I was done, they brought them in. They sat them in the other chair, and then I went and I just started fucking drinking.
Yeah.
And then they came back, and then they sat me down in that chair, and then they had Shannon McCormick was sitting in the other chair, and he was going to ask me the questions that I asked the empty chair earlier. And then we were going to just improvise back and forth while I was fucking blasted. I made it
You
through one
also
question.
you said that you kept drinking because the order got fucked up.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go, I think, like second, but like maybe I was supposed to go first.
I think you said you were supposed to go first, so you had drunk first.
Yeah, so then Ashley
and then,
came in.
Yeah.
And then Chris was a little fucking shit. They wanted to get him out because he was going around kicking the animators' computers.
Whoa! Just like we kicked his computer.
Oh, he was just kicking computer.
Whoa! We kicked the shit out of his computer.
Video
Oh my God.
where we just filmed top down and we rolled up on hoverboards to Chris' computer. It was like,
It was because like you guys all got new computers except for Chris or something, and he's like, "Oh, I got a new computer," and we said, "We'll break it and they'll have to give you one."
Well, anyways, he was going around kicking animators' computers, and they wanted to get him the fuck out. So then they let him go, and I was like, I'm still on, okay.
Why did you
And
keep
kept
drinking though? That doesn't really answer that. Yeah, but clearly you didn't.
Well, you
wanted
probably
to
were
keep
like
the drunkenness
worried
going.
about it and like anxious about it and wanted to make sure you were like.
Well, he
drunk for the
never.
interview.
I was still in my right sound enough mind that I was like, well, if I'm thinking clearly and I have an internal monologue, I'm not drunk enough. I gotta blot this voice out.
It's so funny. This was back when I was dating Aaron and you guys lived in the same apartment complex.
Yeah.
And we were out to dinner and Aaron got a call from, I think it was Jessica, being like, hey, are you able to get Blaine back to the apartment
Yep.
and like help him get in his room and stuff like that? Because you were just like,
Well,
bucks.
it was, I think Miles drove me to my apartment. And we got all the way there, and then I kept saying, keys. And they're like, what? And then they're like, he left his fucking keys up at the office. So then they had to drive back while I was in, I think, Aaron's room. And then they drove.
We're gonna say. I gotta say.
They drove the. Go save him, Mikey.
Thank you, Michael. They are delicious.
They drove the keys back, and then they just like, you okay? I remember the best compliment I got that night was like, should we take him to the hospital because I can't hear his heartbeat so well? And they're like, no, he's just super fit and has a low heartbeat.
I like how that's what you remember. Is he dying?
Yeah.
No, he's just super fit.
No, he's just really in shape, actually. He's just like, my resting is 45.
I had a flight the next day because I was supposed to go to my girlfriend at the time's birthday in San Francisco. The next day, missed my flight the following day and was still drunk. It was like
awful. Probably the hangover that lasted forever.
Yes, it changed me. Like I can't drink
You don't.
alcohol.
Yeah, you only drink like a 1 or 2 beers if you drink, right?
Yeah, I have other methods for.
Not like 15.
Not like 15 shots of vodka.
I don't know if you have any of these on there, but I don't know if Griff has seen any of them, and I don't know if she would appreciate them. But the vlogs I used to do.
The Barbara vlogs.
So
there
was this thing where we were doing like a thing for first memberships, and if we got to like a certain amount of first memberships signups, I would do like a first member only vlog.
Okay.
But I don't know how to
Are you
film
logged
things.
in?
I don't know how to edit things.
You do Barbara's first vlog.
I think you should do the one with the $1 million butt, which I think if you go to the series, click on the series one. Yeah. I think it might be the first one. Yeah, I think it's the first one.
Okay.
You don't have to watch the whole thing, but it's like I film like
And hope that it turns out into
something
something that you guys enjoy.
And all I do is use Windows Movie Maker.
Oh, you still have this car?
I sure do.
You still
iMovie.
You still have the Civic.
Oh yeah, I was using iMovie, and like all I would do is zoom in on people and like different things.
I remember these sacred lunches between you, Jordan, and Gus, where you guys would go and get like Shake Shack, which was like miles away from the office, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I want Shake Shack
go
now.
Get lunch.
I'm gonna order Shake Shack actually.
This is the origins of not fuckface, of Face Jam.
Face Jam origins.
This is actually the anime origin.
What is this?
Oh, this was Laser Team. It's like the only thing I was able to show was
asparagus.
Wasn't that crazy?
I also filmed all of the like middle parts.
Oh my God, Mariel!
There's Mariel. This is always open.
Oh my God, yeah, that's stage 5. That's the old makeup room.
This is me vlogging.
I miss stage 5.
I don't.
I miss the weird smell it had.
I miss like some of the history that Stage 5 had and all the memories, but like there wasn't a fucking window in that place.
No, and I like that. Wow. I like the kitchen in there though.
This is the old set that we used to use. That was a pain in the ass to set up.
But the jib shot's so cool.
Edit me out.
I don't know how to do that.
It was just people asking me to do all these things, and I'm like, I literally have never edited a video before.
I love that Mariel has never changed.
She's the exact same.
And she does the exact same
for
thing.
You guys. That's exclusive.
Oh my God, Issa.
It's one they serve film fan service too. Which was
Oh my God, the fucking best set I think RT has
the
ever had.
coolest fucking
It's
set.
such a cool set.
It's cool as hell.
Look at all these babies.
It looks like a the talisman from the Jackie Chan animated series.
I think Kyle was just in a shot, but Kyle's out in Japan right now, and he's hanging out with Cole, and I miss those boys so fucking much. Cole's out in like Japan like full time now.
Hello, this was
everyone.
In Dallas.
I'm here in
I think
Dallas
this is the
for
first
Dallas
ever
Fan
convention I did
Expo.
with the Ruby Girls.
And I took the camera.
Well, I filmed some like fans and stuff, which is cool.
Oh, baby Aaron.
Hey, Kara and Lindsay.
Big ass sword scythe.
Aaron was terrified of that.
This bitch.
There's one of those at every convention.
Is that a Doctor Who thing?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, the angel.
Yeah.
Weeping angel.
Ah, Lindsay.
Windows Movie Maker.
Lindsay post marriage.
Template.
Yeah.
Where are we at, y'all?
I think she's the only Ruby. I think she's the only Ruby gal I haven't met.
Kara?
Yeah.
Kara's super awesome. She's like literally the definition of someone.
Oh, this was MDB.
MDB. I think there's this is the
Look at
80s
John.
episode we filmed. I think if you go back earlier, you see us. I think I filmed you, Blaine, for a bit.
So I think this was
Oh, you gotta go to the beginning of the MDB stuff. There's Erin.
Oh, I love Erin.
She's been doing her hair and makeup at Rooster Teeth for like, I think 10 years now.
She's so nice. I love her.
Oh, this is the Smurf scenario, which we have the first episode of MDB, which we can watch. I can pull that up. I might go to the bathroom during that because it's been on for a bit. Yeah, we've been going for a while. We only got like 15
How long has it
minutes.
been? Oh, right.
I got the final episode of Red Web.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Fredo.
Thank you, Fredo. Oh, no, the finale forever. It's going away. Just kidding.
What? I was like, is this what?
What? Max is
being a
living the
sexy baby.
fucking dream. He's got a ranch.
He's a ranch now.
He's got a ranch with cows.
There's Sean. This is in here, I think.
That is in here.
That yeah.
That's the that's the broadcast area, right?
Yeah. I recognize the doors. You okay, hun? He always made his like random little shirts. That's behind stage 5 in the old lunch area.
Yeah, the old lunch area.
Oh yeah, always full of bees.
There's John again, Jessica.
Oh my God, BB Jessica.
Little BB. Where's Blaine? I have Blaine in this segment.
Yeah,
There
we've
he
seen
is.
enough.
BB
Blaine.
John. No, let's see more Blaine. See more. Whoa, baby Drew.
Oh yeah, there's Drew.
Well, he
Holy
was
shit.
he was directing on
There's
this
Blaine.
one.
The first time he had the mullet.
Drew again.
Yeah, this is fake mullet.
And there's Erica too. Who did all of our costuming at Rooster Teeth.
I love Erica.
Dude, MDB is like that's like some of my favorite memories. Outside of like RTX, fucking MDB sets are like the most fun because we don't run audio on them because we record the audio in the round table. And then we do sound design for the rest of it. So we can all just fucking talk shit and do whatever, and it makes production super fast because we don't have to record audio.
I love Max in the sexy vlog.
That's it.
You did that for me when I did the vlog for full screen that I used to do.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I want to show a quick video of FH because they are also a huge part of Rooster Teeth history. Unfortunately, they weren't able to join us, but they actually no. I'm getting word live that fuck. Why are my request?
What is happening?
Oh no, the Google Drive isn't working.
Go back to the.
Oh, he's got it. All right, all right. Cut to the feed of the car battery clip.
Another one of my favorite things about making gameplays is all the cool celebrities that we get to have on and join us. We did a little bounty hunter gameplay, and it featured not only Mando, but also Brando.
What's the deal with the long neck on that one? It looks like he's got the neck here or something.
This not my neck, and this my noodle.
That's his Leku, Brando. You can't just say things like that.
My what? This my space noodle.
He exerts pheromones from that.
Do you want to stroke it, Stanley?
No.
Don't say yes.
Listen, I work with my hands, and I don't want to get none of that on that thing.
Work my noodle, Stanley.
I don't want no hands near your noodle.
You had that one with the little clone. You had the white hat, and the little clone had the white hat.
Yeah, it was,
it's so funny.
Island of Dr. Mando. Hold on, I want to know why this Fortuna guy is crying. Come on, man up.
My eyelash is stuck in the nylon.
You're not even aware. You got a guy with a little face mask on his face. He's not crying tears. You crying over here. You got to be a man about it.
Ooh, we got a bounty.
Burbank.
I can't see.
Taco. Master Brando.
Yeah, what is it, Bibbles?
What was it like to work with that little man?
You're talking about my short-statured friend who I brought on and made the star of Island of Dr. Moreau. Well, I can tell you this much, he meant a lot to me at the time, and I did not see him after the filming. It was taken away from me.
This story really speaks to me, Brando. I too had someone very small taken away from me.
They want a wanga. Hey, Brando.
Yeah, what's up, Fortuna?
Look me in the eyes.
Yeah, I just realized that you and I are wearing essentially the same amount of clothes.
Oh, you bottomless too?
Yeah, I got my my little friend popping out underneath the desk.
My big noodle, my little noodle, kissing right now.
Don't give away your identity.
Now only one of us on this show can actually see.
I'm in so much pain.
I see this image and all I can think is horror. Horror.
You calling me a whore?
That's a gross generalization about his race, Brando. Uh-oh.
Oh no. What happened?
Something's happening to your face, Bib.
Oh, I didn't even realize that you had something over your face.
It's been over his whole face the whole time.
Oh, I can breathe.
I didn't know you had.
I can see. Ichuta.
Nice.
You know what that means?
That sounds like a slur.
Hey, go fuck it, your noodle.
Oh, we got a jetpack.
A jetpack. It took me a whole season to get one of those.
Yeah.
It only goes so high.
This game really lets you do whatever the hell you want, huh? Kind of like me on set.
Brango, when you saw that little man, what did you say?
You're again referring to the little man who I gave a primary role on the set of Island Dr. Moreau as I took over the set, essentially.
Yes.
You're the next Marlon Brando. That's what I said to him. And I said, I want you to know that when I pass away, I want you to become the new Marlon Brando. I want you to assume the mantle of the Marlon Brando.
I thought that you ate him. That's what I would have done.
We had a funny moment on set where I accidentally spilled a bunch of chocolate sauce all over his little body. And it took about 14 PAs to pull me off him. Because I was pretty determined to get him into my belly. That poor little guy. I remember the look on his face. He was so scared.
They of everyone at RT, they're the people that are most willing to make themselves look like dumbass.
And that's why I love them. I love when I go there because I get to just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like I can be. It's like this. It's like the silliest. Because everyone there commits to the bit.
Yeah.
And that's why I love them so much. They commit to the bit. Like the bit's not over till the camera turns off.
They make everyone around them feel funny too.
Yeah.
They do a good
like,
job of
there's
that.
some people who are really funny people and who like do these really great bits, but if you're not in the bit, you feel almost like you're left out.
They
or, like,
bring
not
you
funny.
in
But
for
they
sure.
bring you in. They're so good.
They're so
such
good.
Great creators.
We were talking about like kind of like favorite memories, and like MDB was like definitely peak up there. Arizona Circle, where it was like a group of the live action guys and the Funhaus guys, and like Jessica was there and stuff like that. That was like that's peak Rooster Teeth time for me. Like I still think about those times so fondly because I love Funhaus so much.
I love Funhaus.
James is my boy.
Yeah, getting to work on All Good No Worries with so many people at Funhaus too has been. They are such great creators, so creative, so like easy to work with, but also so organized.
Yeah.
Oh no,
they're extremely organized. Lindsay is so Lindsay for me because I was
Washburn?
Yeah, I was a big Cow Chop fan. So like seeing her go to Funhaus has been like super fun for me because I'm just like, yes, I get to see more Lindsay.
She's great. She's also such a great producer.
I want to get a show or a them so that I could fly out to LA.
I know.
I'm assuming you're gonna go.
Maybe, yeah.
We'll
we definitely
see.
want to like be in each other's shows more. And they film a lot of those out in LA, and of course we do Always Open and some stuff here. But
I want to fly out there and at least do my face.
Right.
A little makeup for a Let's Blend.
Just punch it. Or...
Yeah.
Oh, with makeup.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Because she punched me, it's just to cover up the black eye.
Yeah, new episode of Let's Blend comes out next week.
Ew.
That's monthly, so that'll be fun.
Who is it?
Speaking of other content that's coming out.
Rihanna and Alana.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Speaking of other content that's coming out, we are in the midst of our 20th anniversary. Tomorrow, April 1st, is in fact our Rooster Teeth 20th birthday.
What?
And because of that, for the last few weeks and for the coming weeks, months, whatever, we're doing all these mystery videos for the audience. You can just tune in and find out some old legacy piece of content that we're bringing back for our 20th anniversary. We did an episode of MDB.
We did. The episode of $1 Million But is now available publicly.
Yeah.
So it's on the Rooster Teeth site for free, but also on our YouTube channel that you can watch the whole thing.
It's
as well
very funny.
As the new episode of Something Mysterious that came out today on the Rooster Teeth site for first members.
I don't actually know what it is.
Me either. They haven't told us. Also, like, don't ask us. They didn't tell us what the schedule
I
is.
won't spoil what it is. I'll give you a clue. It's an Achievement Hunter series.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I was working on we do a lot of crossover with our departments, and right now I'm working with some editors on a puppet video for Stinky Dragon, which is our Dungeons and Dragons podcast. Go check out. And I got to see a behind-the-scenes document of all of the upcoming animation things for the 20th anniversary, and I was like, I didn't know about half of this shit. We have so much stuff coming, and I'm very fucking stoked about it.
There's so much.
Oh.
We're putting our.
you guys-
Mike.
Oh my God.
Blaine didn't put his microphone
Blaine didn't
on.
have a single mic
I saw
on.
someone say the audio is really soft, and yeah. That's
Oh yeah,
probably
because
why.
Blaine was sitting on his mic.
Anyways, I saw a top secret document that I probably shouldn't have seen. It saw a bunch of cool projects that are coming out for our anniversary.
fun.
So be sure to check that out. And also, we have a live event that's coming up. It's actually sold out. You could have bought tickets to it, but too late. It's already sold out. But next Friday on April 7th is going to be a mystery event, and it's going to be from, I think, 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Central
I think so.
Time.
How did it sell out if we didn't tell anyone about it?
Wait, I don't even know what this is.
Yeah, you do.
I'm in it.
On April 7th?
She might. They might. Who knows if Griff's in it?
Text me, because I forget what I forget what this is, or just
Okay.
like type it on your phone and show it to me.
All right.
Because I want to be able to hype this up.
Strangerhood. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh no,
Blaine! Cut the feed.
It is funny how I've seen people joke about like the 20th anniversary and we're bringing back 20 like nostalgic pieces of content.
Yeah.
And like I've seen people be like, bring back this, LOL, you won't. I'm like,
LOL.
well, it's not gonna be this, LOL, and I'm like,
You fucking you rubes.
It might be.
if only you knew.
We love you, you fucking moron. You have no idea.
I do know.
Oh, that's gonna be live?
Yeah.
Oh.
I do know of 3 that I've seen people joke about bringing online, and I'm like, wait.
Dude, that's the best. We're dying. We're eating up the comments of the guesses and stuff. But yeah, so stick around the website, check out those videos that are gonna be coming up, and then also if you want to hang out with us in person and get just the feel for the community here live in Austin, come out to RTX.
Yeah.
We have early bird specials for our tickets. Those are up on sale until April 2nd, I think, is the early bird discount. So you're gonna want to get your,
those cheap, baby.
Get those cheap tickets.
Get them
cheap,
cheap,
cheap, cheap.
badges.
That's why it's called early bird.
Yeah.
Because it goes cheap,
Cheap,
cheap, cheap, cheap, cheap,
That's
cheap.
funny.
Wow.
I actually don't. That's not at all why it's called that. But
That's funny though.
it'd be a great reasoning.
That was a great reason.
That's good marketing right
That's
there.
good marketing.
But yeah,
Good marketing.
RTX is going to be here in Austin July 7th through the 9th. We had West by earlier. He's talking about some of the exciting stuff that we're going to be doing.
Daddy
I am
RTX.
super stoked.
Mikey.
Jones,
Hey.
where he's back.
Look at the wardrobe change.
You wanna
That's cool. What's that?
What is that?
Is this?
Oh, what is this?
Is this out?
Wait, is this a crop?
Not
Oh,
yet, but
shit.
it's coming out this June.
Oh shit! Is this?
Let me
Wait.
just show you crop mode.
Whoa! I want that.
That's fly as fuck,
I actually
dude.
want
This guy, we're not doing a bit. We've never seen this before, and
we
I want.
actually-
I
can we put
want
that in our
this.
store?
Do you know why I've seen it? Because I walked in and I said, "Do we have any crop tops?" And they said, "This one comes out in June."
I like how
So
it's not
is
even
it coming out in June or is it Pride merch? Is it just coming out in June?
I'm just telling you what I was told.
Okay.
All right.
And I now have one.
Okay.
And all the sizes were messed up where it said schmedium, medium, and extra medium. This one
Medium.
says schmedium.
Wait, is the
No,
lead?
this one's a medium.
Wait,
Sorry.
so can I get the medium?
Yeah, probably. Here,
Oh,
check.
shit.
Am
I thought it was
am I a medium?
medium.
Check if I'm a medium.
Is it Smee?
You're a medium.
That's actually
That's
real.
a medium.
It says
It
medium.
says medium on
fucking
it.
with
No,
me.
he's not fucking. It says medium. I'm gonna go get the medium one.
Schmedium, honestly, schmedium is the perfect size.
It's the perfect size.
Yeah.
You know what the schmedium is though? The schmedium is like how anyone can wear like I feel like the most universal size shirt is a men's medium.
It is.
It's the most universal size.
Yeah,
It'll
truly.
be a little baggy or a little tight, but most people can get,
Can get
in
it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so Michael, I'm glad you brought that up because we also have 20th anniversary merchandise. We're all wearing it right now. We got hats, we got sweaters, we got shirts.
No, that's coming out in
Yours is
June.
not, but
There's
it's coming
also,
down the road.
I'm plugging my own stuff, but all good no worries merch.
Get after it.
It's
We
really
just-
cute.
We just put out a black version of the white hoodie that we
Yeah.
had.
Although
with
I
the
heard
little
that
flowers.
maybe I don't know, we're gonna teach about the tie dye the white ones.
Ooh,
And
tie-dye
maybe
the white one.
and maybe bleach dye the black one. Who knows?
Oh, that's sick.
There's another crop top that's all good no worries, but they were like, this is the wrong logo. Well, don't give me that one because it's too big or something.
Yeah.
And then Wes kept saying, well, you could wear it and just tell them that the logo.
The logo's different.
And I went, I just won't wear it.
It's just
but on the horizon. I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It's the wrong one, but you could wear it.
Yeah, we're
can
playing with different
superimpose.
sizes of the logo because
Okay.
it's like knitted on.
I love the little guy.
The little guy, me too.
I don't think we. I don't. We should name him or not.
We uncrop.
I do like how it becomes just like
It's
kind
so
of
good.
a good length of a shirt.
That's a great workout shirt because you get a
I
little
was just
breeze
thinking
of
that
air
you
up
gotta.
there.
I want to lift in this.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I'm just hanging out. I'm just chilling, you know. Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh,
send
now I'm a
pictures
little
off,
warm.
Fredo.
Yeah.
Crop up.
Flex on him.
That with like some fucking jorts, like
Yeah.
that's my mood right there, bro.
I think I want to do this to all my shirts actually.
Damn, Mikey's got the V.
Mikey's got the V.
Dude, calm down with the fucking tonal gym, bro. I know you are.
169 pounds.
Wow.
I'm like right around 200, so I should probably.
I do like how the other day in the office we were guessing each other's weights.
Well, no, it was. I don't know how
got
much
the closest
men
by
weigh.
5, I think.
That's what it is.
I think Blaine was the closest on
Yeah,
my weight.
because I don't know what men weigh. Y'all are heavier than I thought.
Yeah,
I know. It's,
Like,
it's because
I didn't know that y'all are a lot of the time like 200 pounds. Like that's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of weight.
Yeah.
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 Well, anyways, we're just wrapping up. Thank you guys for joining us for our 20th anniversary stream. 20 years has been amazing. We appreciate you guys for sticking around.
Yeah.
Continue to watch the content. We got more mystery videos coming out. Do you guys have any final words that you want to say to the community before we
yeah,
get going?
just thank you guys for 20 years. It's
Yeah.
like obviously a bunch of us have been here different lengths of time, but
very different.
10 years.
and same with you guys watching. Like whether or not you've been here for all 20 years or even like 20 minutes, it's like appreciated that you guys are here with us. World's been crazy, things have changed, and y'all are still sticking with us. So we could not be more grateful for that for you guys.
Yeah.
20 more years of content.
Here, Michael.
Ooh, 20 more years. 20 more years.
What do you guys say, Michael?
Don't fuck the sauce office up before you guys leave.
Oh, okay.
Like,
We'll
we
clean up all
just
the
got
cake
it.
and
Oh, I didn't even care about the cake, man. I just mean like don't like set it on fire or flood it or burn it.
Well,
just water just starts pouring out.
Yeah.
okay. I've got it.
Words of wisdom.
I welcome
Tactical bagel?
Tactical bagel.
Ants don't destroy
The planet, okay? People do. All right?
Uh,
You let all the ants in here. You call the termites. Let the bugs come. I welcome them.
the bugs are welcome to celebrate our 20th
The people. I'm not going
anniversary.
to eat them, but they're welcome.
Wow. And
See
with
you in
that,
20
and
years.
with that
With that,
wisdom, we're going to have to say goodbye.
Thank you for 20 years. Stay
Thanks,
tuned for
guys.
every single 20-year anniversary video.
Bye. See you at RTX.
Bye.